Sweet. Does anybody want to do a recap?
I'll try. I
Honestly,
just
I was thinking, I was like, did you guys? I thought we started the session right before combat, and I'm
uh
pretty sure we're still in combat.
I thought we I think no, I think we started after we talked to Kissiv. We were in the basement, I believe, and we started our ascent and then
Yeah,
got into combat.
we
Okay, we started after the
started
door.
after the door in the cage,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So
It just
we
felt like that because combat started way earlier than we thought it was going to.
right. So we
It's
all
also
started down
been
in the
2 weeks.
basement in level 6, I think it was, or level 5. Level
Level 5,
6.
because we
Level
can't
5.
get to level 6, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Level 5, we came out and attempted to, or maybe that's where we started. We were attempting to knock down the door down to level 6 without using a key. We got it to move a little bit, but figured out that the door was protected by probably a force field spell. Um, I know we sent some magic at it and some projectiles, and they were bounced off. Then we continued our way up the stairs while checking in different rooms. I know for sure we stopped in to check on the plants, and it seemed that some were healing or at least not actively degrading, I believe, anymore. We also stopped in the armory, and Legoyne was trying to pick up an entire ballista or scorpion, and it would not come out of the door, so we abandoned that, but ended up fixing I think a heavy crossbow
Yeah.
to his back.
I forgot about that.
So that's there, still in his back. Basically saying if he goes down, then somebody just mount him and use him as a turret. Or just use him as a turret anyways. Um, Kept making our way up. We didn't run into any issues as we approached this first floor museum space. We stealthily came in and saw zombie hordes kind of roaming around. We were trying to make plans Legoyne was trying to make plans to disperse one of his gases, and Traffy was investigating one of the cabinets, and I think Eldon was at the other one. Traffy, forgetting because of the panic or just being absent-minded, accidentally opened up, or didn't accidentally, he opened up the display case to grab a weapon, which turned out to be, I think, a spear or a javelin of lightning, and
It was a
set
+3
off.
javelin.
Is what?
It was a +3 javelin.
Oh, plus 2 javelin, that's right. And ended up setting off an alarm, which unfortunately alerted these zombie hordes, which came to attack. And that is where we are. We have a darkness spell on the right side here of the map. We have a
Fog cloud, I believe.
It was a fog cloud? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was blindness. Fog cloud. Eldon, I believe, has his sacred weapon out, or spiritual weapon. Or wait.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
2 spiritual weapons out.
Okay. Him and then Artie, I believe, is the other one.
Selfina.
Artie's a vulture.
Oh, Selfina. Where's Selfina? Oh, there
Is
she
that
is.
is
Okay.
that what the vulture is? Is Artie a vulture?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. I had notes. I had fucking
Okay.
notes to make the token,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave your token here so you can,
Okay, so that's why the purple dot's there.
can see.
He's a giant
It's a
vulture.
giant vulture, by the way. So if you want to size up that,
He
little
chose
guy.
that because they
Oh, token, yeah.
eat
Liquor.
carpus, or carcasses. Let's see. I think we're close to taking down, I think, 1 or 2 of the little guys. I'm stuck in the middle of the big one.
The two have not been touched. The small ones.
I thought. Did we kill one of them?
Yeah, we killed one, but
Okay.
There were
5?
6 small
okay.
guys.
Okay. So we've.
I was going to
taken
say, I
half
think
of 'em.
Delphina killed
Yeah.
2 of them right off the bat.
Okay.
We
I'm
got
sorry.
another one.
Yeah, of the ones that are on the board right now, though, 2 of them are untouched, and one of them is, I think,
One of them is bound to the ground.
yeah, he's bound to the ground and hurt.
Okay. And then Crafty's surrounded by the big one, which he's done damage to, but I don't know exactly what kind of state it's in. And I think that is where we're at.
I'm trying to think what else. This is Greece down here, I believe.
Okay.
Lagoin had also thrown the sleeping agent into the big one. At some point,
Into this guy?
into the big one.
Yeah.
And this is technically all one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
if he threw it into the big, did I save for that?
Not yet.
And hold up, as you said. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Did I say for that? No, sure haven't.
Oh, I'm so sleepy.
That's just what we need. The thing that engulfs us to have is like some sleeping poison just digesting around.
No.
He had to think on his feet, man. You wouldn't let me have time to fill up the horse with fumes.
Cool. Yeah. There is no prologue this week. Just because we're in the story situationally.
What are we sponsored by?
This week we were sponsored by Oral-B.
I love it.
Glide flossers.
Okay, that's a good sponsor.
Make it easy in your teeth. Floss.
I think you should improvise the backstory of that stuffed horse. How'd it get there? You know.
Okay.
Yeah, what horse is
right.
this? as the viral video clip goes, whose horse is that?
I mean, it's on display, and it's got to be a pretty important horse.
It is on display. Christ.
Freestyle.
Just use your knowledge of Spielberg movies.
My vast knowledge of Spielberg movies.
I mean, it's obviously a siege weapon.
It's Seabiscuit.
Yeah. A siege weapon. Yeah.
Eh.
I'm trying to think of a story that's better than
Siege Biscuit.
It was Seabiscuit.
It's Siege Biscuit.
You can always think about it, and it can make an appearance in.
Yeah,
Your last
just
prologue
give it a
of the
turn
campaign.
order at some point.
Some alternative to the Trojan horse, except instead of smuggling people in it was just a bunch of mustard gas.
It just farted it out.
That's the plan. In life as it is in death. A chemical weapon.
Okay, so this prologue, it's going to go back a little bit. We find ourselves out and about. Once again, a snowy landscape. We see 2 figures upon the horses. One is our dear Dr. Kissiv, and a younger, formidable, youthful Robert. Dr. God, I forgot his fucking name. I have my notes out.
Wrexham.
Dr. Wrexham, thank you. Inspiration for
memory.
Brad.
Mm-hmm.
They're traversing a snowy landscape on horseback, of course. And the gentlemen stop for a moment and they tie up their horses to a tree, and they take a break and have some refreshment. And Robert turns to Kissiv and says, "Well, Kissiv, you've dragged me all the way out here in the name of new beginnings, I guess. Care to elaborate? It's been 3 weeks now. Are we getting close?" And Robert throws back a swig of some liquid. It's out a sigh of relief. He says, "Well, my dear friend, I did bring you along for a good reason. That reason is I think you have a keener eye than you give yourself credit for. Take a look around. What do you see amongst the snow-capped mountains?" And Robert looks about, says, "Well, amongst the storm, I don't see a whole lot, but..." Robert holds up, or Kissiv holds up his hand and says, "Please, now, take your time, relax. We're in no hurry. Think less about using your eyes and just relent to your intuition." And Robert kind of chuckles. He reaches back into his pack and pulls out a flask this time, which is not water but liquor. Says, "No, but relax myself. All right." And he just goes to town on the flask. And time dilutes, or goes by pretty quickly for him. He passes out. He's piss ass drunk. And in his slumber, he has a vision. And the vision is what you would all recognize as the facility you're in today. It's as if he's a ghost spectating. He's within the area and he passes by and people walk through him. He sees patients at the facility getting help, people getting healthy, scientists working in the laboratories, people laughing, and it just having lives and improving the lives of others through knowledge. And while he's in the facility, he spends quite a while here. He's going up and down the floors, trying to take notes of things that he sees that actually seem fluidly elaborated on. He opens can't open it, but he looks at somebody's open book and sees notes and is amazed at, wow, these are real findings of things we have been working on but haven't discovered. And eventually he thinks back to the conversation with Robert, or with Kissiv, and makes his way for the front door. And as he makes his way out the front door, he sees a vast landscape, in many ways similar to an area they had passed by already, and somewhat nearby. And he looks out and sees one of the facility lays behind him, carved into the face of the mountain. And then a village, perhaps a day or two's travels down the mountainside, which is not there in present time. And then, almost shaken from his slumber, is the stank of something acrid assaulting his face. He suddenly feels something wet on his face as well. He can't help but feel that something's going on. But still in his drunken hungover state, he rolls over and realizes that he's being awoken by his dear friend Kissiv's horse, who is lackadaisically licking his face. And also to greet him in the morning is the owner of the horse, Kissiv. He says, "Well, my friend, do we have a heading?" Right, and it's combat time.
That's pretty good. Right
Thanks.
off the bat.
Nice improv.
Thanks.
I was waiting for the horse to explode into mustard gas, but this made a little more sense.
That's the flash forward.
Gotcha.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so I believe we finished up the round, which would bring us to going. What first?
Great. Okay. I don't think I have any blood curses left. Let me double check that. Oh, I have one because the first one worked. Okay. Let's see. And this, you decided earlier that both of these clusters have been largely untouched, right? It's just this.
Correct. Yep.
This one that has been injured. Do you think that I would be able to glean that there are useful weapons in this display case based on how I don't know that I was looking at Traffy when he was over there, but I guess I would have seen him throw the javelin.
You did see him throw the javelin. What's your passive perception?
Perception's not very good. 13. Investigation is 19, if that helps, but perception is pretty low.
Yeah, it was a 13.
Yeah.
At a glance, you don't know if they're useful or not, but there are other weapons in there.
Okay, I'll keep that as a backup plan. Okay. I have no spells left. We're going to I'm going to attempt to attack this cluster that's closest to me. So I'm going to make 2 weapon attacks with my sword.
You're
23 on the first
the
one.
one close to you, right?
Yeah, this guy right here.
Moving up to it. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Move right up here. Oh, hell yeah. And then a d6 of right damage to add to that as well.
I'm already listening to the Witcher 3 combat music.
It's a good one.
So 3 additional fire damage from that
Okay.
first swipe. And then I will attempt to swipe again. 22 to hit.
Nice. Right.
Not mad at that damage either.
Mm-mm.
And another d6 for 1 additional fire damage from my Crimson Right. So I'll take those 2 swipes, and then I'm going to attempt to pull him down with an amplified binding curse again. So I need a DC 17 strength save.
Before you do that, he is slain. Before you need to do that,
Oh,
how
shit.
does Legoyne carve him up?
So it's a big collection of different limbs. So he'll try and analyze where the pertinent organs are located inside of this cluster. Hi, baby boy. Thank you for this bowl.
He really wanted to show you his new jammies.
You have new jammies on?
I always love the parents being like, "Wow, thanks for this rock."
Rocks are big. We love rocks.
An avocado.
Well, right.
Thanks.
Oh,
Can you say
Wow,
hi?
thanks. Hi.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you
Oh,
say
wow.
hey?
Hey,
dude?
Archer.
He's very
No?
sleepy.
No.
Are you tired? Are you ready to go night night?
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
stage fright.
Yeah. Do you want to go night night with Mama?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna read?
Bye.
What are you gonna read?
Fun.
Yeah, Brad's fan is on. Do you see the fan in the background?
Oh, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is that? Like another fan?
Who's that? Do you know who
Papa.
that is?
No.
No. Okay.
Mind
That's
blown.
all right. Say night night.
Is
You say
that
Night night.
that Hulk Hogan?
Like, I found this fan.
All right, buddy.
Can you get
He's
your
not
milk?
having it tonight.
Where's your milk at?
He's very sleepy. All right, go get your milk and go night night with Mama. Okay.
Okay, Papa.
All right. Bye bye.
Come on, sweet boy.
Thank you.
Dude, I should try going to sleep at 6 p.m. sometime.
Yeah, what the fuck? I was like, what time is it?
Come on.
All right, go with Mama.
Where's your
Hey,
milk?
sounds
Love you
sounds
guys.
kind of nice.
Go with
I
Mama.
wake up at 2 a.m.
I say every time I've done it, I wake up at like midnight, and I'm like, "What
Yeah.
the fuck? This is awful."
He had a really wild day yesterday where he was like running all day and he didn't nap for my parents. So he went to. He usually goes to sleep at like 8:30, but he fell asleep right at 6 o'clock yesterday. So now his internal clock is all messed up. Clearly, because it's still 6 o'clock and he's going to bed again. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably see him 5 or 6 more times before tomorrow's dawn. Yeah, I would. Lagoin would, analyze the mass of bodies and try to focus his swipes across pertinent organs such as brains and hearts. And anytime striking those things, he would try to cause the flames from his sword to kind of light up and combust in those areas, and just kind of explode him from the inside out, which is what he's all about in most areas of his life.
Cool.
I wonder if there's a range on that. Somebody I can see within 30 feet. I still have some movement, actually. I moved 5 feet up to him, so I'm gonna. Oh, it's still 2. Let's see. If I amplify. Oh yeah, there's no size stipulation for an amplification. Well, in that case, I am going to start moving back to this display case. 25 feet. And that's my turn.
That brings us to the swarms. Okay. Is there a saving throw for your binding curse? And if so, when does it happen?
I was muted. At the end of his turn, strength 17.
Okay. And is it he restrained? Is that correct?
He is. I think it's like a. It's not technically restrained. It is.
Like incapacitated or something?
It's like restrained plus.
Paralyzed?
Your creature speed is reduced to 0 and can't use reactions to the end of the next turn. Or okay, so it's like restrained light.
Okay. To the end of his next turn. Okay. Which I believe he's not taken yet.
But it was amplified, so it lasts for a minute instead of just one turn.
Okay.
So he just repeats it for a minute.
Okay.
At the end of his turn.
Right. In that case, he is going to. Let's see here. Yeah, I've been playing Baldur's Gate, as you guys know, and spiritual weapons in that game have hit points. I
Okay.
think that is such a cool mechanic.
They shouldn't. They're spirits.
Yeah.
He's just gonna huck some. He's gonna tear off a piece of his flesh, and he's gonna huck it at the giant vulture.
Fair enough.
It's his natural enemy.
Vulture's only ready
Lord,
to
yeah.
catch it in its mouth.
I assume
Ah.
21 is gonna hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Don't knock me out of vulture form that fast.
Like a monk vulture just intercepting projectiles.
You're hit for 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, alright, that's not awful.
And then this guy is going to slink his way right up to Eldon. And he'll do a couple scratch, claw, bite, disgusting attacks. Okay, that's a natural 1.
Yay.
That one is a
Yeah.
21 to hit.
Ooh.
But that hits.
Okay. So first of all is 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I have a reaction. Just let me know.
Okay. What is your reaction? Is it your
So,
shield?
Wrath of the Storm. A creature can see hits me with an attack. Use my reaction to cause them to make a dex saving throw. DC 16. Or take 2d8 lightning or thunder damage.
Okay. We will do that last here then. So bludgeoning damage, you are going to take 1 point of wisdom damage as well.
Draining the ability score. Is that what you mean?
Correct.
Okay.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, let's do that. Against being frightened or... Yeah, against being frightened, is that the case?
It is not frightened.
Okay.
This is going to be poison. Uh, 21. You're good. You shake off any of the effects of the dirty rotting flesh sinking into your skin.
All right.
Additional effects, I should say. And that. Too many tabs open.
Yeah.
Brings us to Selfina.
Did you make your dex
Oh,
save?
nope, sure didn't. Thank you. It's almost certainly going to fail, and he does. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought Brad was rolling. So there it is. Something. Nice.
7 is a lightning damage.
Lightning, and I'd like to use Thunderbolt Strike to push it up to 10 feet away from me. It's a large creature, correct? Is that what you
Is.
consider it?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Sweet.
should work. Larger, smaller creature. I can push it up to 10 feet away.
How does it look when Eldon channels his lightning power.
Oh, so depending on like wherever he got hit, it would really just be just a direct reaction in lightning, kind of like coming from the surface of my skin, and then kind of just like building up, and then just collecting lightning energy, and then repelling. That's basically it. So if he
Yeah.
like hits me on the shoulder, it would come from there. If it hits me in the hip on the other side, it would come from there. But just kind of collecting and repelling.
Yeah, it's a series of small things hitting you over and over again, and you guys see as this thing kind of tries to start swarming over Eldon, like Neo in the second Matrix movie just bursts all this energy outward and sends this massive body flying away. And awesome. And like I said, it is Selfina's go.
For context, do we have any idea how fortified these doors are? Probably pretty, the ones that would lead out to the facility. Like obviously we're through it, but
Yeah, that's this is the only time you've ever seen the blast doors.
okay.
And it's a thousand bodies of the undead trying to get through, and they can't get through.
Sweet. This display case is currently open.
It is.
Can I go? Oh god, not the squares thing again. I can't tell where I'm at. I'll just grab something and go one at a time. 5, 10. Can I see what is left inside of this case currently? I know Traffy took the javelin, I believe.
Yes. There is a scimitar,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow sounds awesome. What does Legoyne? Legoyne uses swords, right?
It does.
Oh no.
Can you even carry either of those things?
That's what I just realized.
You have to drop some stuff to pick up that scimitar. Or the crossbow, either one, I suppose.
How much is a hand crossbow weigh?
Hand crossbow makes me feel, but I don't know how big it, I've never used a hand crossbow, but I feel like they're not. I need to check. I don't know what now. Oh come on. So what my idea is, hand crossbow, 3 pounds. Okay, at least the one that pulled up. I don't know if you actually like just mentioned it or what Barlos, and it made me think about it, but kind of going over to the display case, Elfina's like, okay, like what do we have to use? It's like trying to assess the situation, and had remembered Traffy kind of messing around with it. Oh, there's stuff still in here. So what I would like to do is basically grab both these items. Trying to see how big a scimitar is. 3 pounds. Jesus. Okay, so I both think they're 3 pounds. Does that sound about right, Billy?
Yeah.
Okay. So even though she's weak, it's not like the end of the world. I thought they were going to be like 10 pounds apiece. That being said,
Does it encumber you?
one thing will not. Two things will. which is what
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out.
If you're encumbered that lightly, I think it just reduces your movement speed by like 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, it's by like, it would be by like 2.5 or 3.5 pounds or something.
Yeah. So you just lose some movement speed. That's all.
Okay. Instead, just because I think it would be funny, can I pick up the scimitar and throw it towards Legoin and say, fuck, I don't know. Just Selfina will just say, use this. And, so,
Throw
hate,
a scimitar.
yeah, I hate to say this, but can you make a strength check or athletics? I'm
yeah,
sure it's the same for you.
it is the same. I have I lied. And athletics is slightly better. So it's only a -3.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Just got to be a 5. It's not hard to do, even if you're weak.
Oh no!
You use both your hands and kind of
Like throw my whole body weight.
yeah.
Oh
Oh
no!
my god.
Yeah, there's this big cinematic moment where Sofina's like, I'm gonna help my friends and throw the magic weapon to my other friend. And it falls so short. It's like when you go to throw a piece of paper and it just like flies up in the air and comes right back down in front of you.
I was looking, I was like, I can throw this 20 feet, even if I'm weak, and it like goes like right over this little fence here. It's like right here. But hey, he knows it's there now, right? So
There's the scimitar on the ground.
So yeah, is it just like right here?
Yeah, it's like right over that
Okay.
that barrier.
Yep. Hey, you know what? Sofina will just go, yep, that sounds about right. Grab the hand crossbow and keep moving. 5, 10, 15. Actually, she'll go 5, 10, 15. She'll basically shimmy around here. Is there a bolt in the crossbow?
There are
Or a
no bolts around.
Piss. Gotta see if I have any, but that's okay. Would rooting around through that probably be an action with all that and then throwing the sword?
Yeah, all that probably action.
Okay, cool. Bonus action, move spiritual weapon. Just down 5 feet. Looks like that's within range. God, I
Yep.
forgot how big this thing is. And do a bonk. Do a bonk.
Roll hit.
I can remember what it's +8. Oh, no. Oh, man, not great. 13.
13 is going to hit.
Nice. He's big.
It's big and not dexterous.
Max damage for 13. Force.
All right.
Wapow. And Sofina will look nervously. And then her turn.
All right, Traffy. At the start of your turn, sir, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie. Not good.
Okay. You've for the time being, you're not restrained or tied down or anything like that. You're doing a pretty good job of remaining some semblance of freedom of movement. But the stench inside of this thing is just fucking awful. And so, sir, you're gonna take 13 points of poison damage.
Oh boy.
And you are poisoned until the start of its next turn.
Okay. Let me just look up what that is again.
So disease, okay. I believe it's disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Rough. All right. Guess that kind of makes my decision for me. Oh wait. Oh, that is a oh, fuck. That's an attack. Shit. Well, I'm going to have to other no limited use. I think I'm gonna have to channel divinity. So I'm going to use channel divinity, dreadful aspect, and I mean you can do this how you think is appropriate. So it's as an action, each creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, the target is frightened for you for a minute. If it moves more than 30 feet from you, it can attempt another saving throw.
Okay. And what was the saving throw? Sorry.
It is
So
DC Wisdom DC 15.
Is a failure. He
Okay.
is frightened of you, sir. Yes.
But he's still stuck inside. So he's gonna try to run away, and it's like, ah, ah.
Could you please describe how you frightened this whole thing from within it?
That's a good question. I didn't think of that. I think just like how I divine smite, instead of all that light in my tattoos kind of glowing and funneling down towards um, my weapon, I think it just intensifies around my body and has this weird, like humming, like disorienting noise around me that I think creatures of non-radiant beings would try and run.
Very cool. Anything else on your turn, sir?
Let's see. That's my action. Let's see if I have any bonuses. To open fighting magic weapon. Nope. That is it for me.
All right.
I mean, I guess if it's trying. Oh wait. When does it? Did it say on my turn or on its turn? I think. Yeah. It just says it's frightened of me. Okay. So probably on its turn it'll react. Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna move, so I don't take any.
Okay.
Or maybe no, actually, I guess can I move through the horde? I guess what's the mechanic of that?
Yeah, I would say you could move at this point. It would be difficult terrain, so half movement.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Okay, that's perfect. I want to move this way, so I try to funnel them back to the other room, I guess.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. The clot is up.
Oh, let me put this down.
Yeah,
I got
it does exactly that. Actually,
Oh,
what is
not
it?
that.
It saves at the end of its turn. I'm assuming we're frightened, right?
It
Right,
it's frightened for its first turn and it lasts for a minute. But if it moves, it can't save on the end of its turn.
It's
Once
just
it
when it
moves
gets away.
30 feet away from me, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna
Um,
like chase it around and stay within 30 feet. You get back here.
Yeah. You guys see the swarm rescind and the figure of a Traffy reappear, radiant energy glowing around him, seemingly repelled the horde for now.
He's breathing very, very heavily.
Taking all that good air.
That thing fucking stinks.
And with that, it is going to repeat saving throw at the end of its turn. That's 30 feet away.
Come on, fail.
It's going to fail again.
Yes.
All right, and that brings us to Eldon.
Okay. Eldon is going to reach out to his deity Sheila and try to turn the undead near him.
I thought you were about to say augury again. Lose my
What's augury? Is that where you like sit down for like 10 minutes?
You just ask a
Yeah.
question.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Ask a
You-
question, you get like a yes or no from God.
Should I attack?
Great. What's the range on that again? Is it 30 feet?
30 feet, yeah. And if
Awesome.
I have to move around the press, but I think I'm good.
No, you can actually hit both of these guys.
Okay.
Both within 30 feet of you.
I'll save
Fuck
my
him
movement
up. Fuck him up.
for now. So wisdom saving throw.
And what's the DC?
Checking. I think it may have dropped a little bit because of where are these?
Oh, being attacked or whatever.
Losing a little wisdom. Maybe that's not.
I'm pretty sure one failed and succeeded.
What does it say? Wisdom saving throw. Where is the DC?
Turn to DC 15. Yep. So one of them's going to save and one of them's going to fail. The failure was this one by your spiritual weapon. And
Okay.
as you channel the energy of Sheila, this guy is not turned. He is destroyed. He explodes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Just what
Awesome.
Eldon was hoping for. He grins.
All right, and then you have a bonus action, sir.
Okay, so he grins. He looks at his cloak behind him, and he considers billowing it for bonus action, but remembers he has a weapon to apply. So he sends the rapier, which I don't have control on, towards the near
I
mass.
understand why you don't have control, because you should.
I don't know. I actually have control over the scythe, which is the funny thing.
Okay, try now.
I do. Okay. So just close enough to reach it with the weapon, and I'm gonna roll for that hit now. Pretty
Oh,
good.
baby.
That definitely hits.
Nice.
It looks like 9 force damage.
All right.
All right.
Big good chunk. Still scampering its way back towards you.
Tampering, okay. So let's use my movement and sort of get on this side of the printing press. That's my turn.
All right. Mr. Choke, you're a vulture.
I am a vulture. Now to fly. Oh, you have to move. You have to move my vulture, I think. Fly over to
Yeah.
that creature.
Move Artie where you'd like to go.
Over to the one that Eldon was fighting.
Your token. Move your token.
Okay. Ha! I'm a vulture. Here.
Why are you giving me? Oh, that's why.
Any chance that that rapier counts as a an ally that gives me pack tactics or no?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm gonna ask you first. What is the movement speed of a vulture?
60 flying.
60. Okay, yeah, you make it.
Mm-hmm. Cool, cool.
Roll with advantage.
Yes, because it's like I'm fighting alongside a giant beak. You know, it's one of my flock. All right. So I get 2 attacks. I get a beak attack and a talons attack. Let's try. Oh, okay. And what again?
I really imagine the vulture still has like Arthur's beard. It's got like a little wisp of gray underneath it. His chin.
Yes. Oh, and the hat. The hat
And
just kind of it gets a
gets
a little bigger and sits on top of my head. Okay, so then for my beak, I'm guessing that hits, and then beak attack. Right. That's it, huh? Okay. Six damage for the peck, and
That's the damage.
then
Okay.
yeah, and then the talons. So to hit.
That's it.
Oh, it is okay, good. I thought I clicked it twice, but it didn't. And then slashing damage. Oh,
Well, 2 points of damage, but doesn't matter. That's enough. What's it look like is Artie's chowing down on a pile of undead.
let's see. So he will so he'll start biting it, and then with one of his talons, he'll pull from his feathers Urzrock and just start to like beat it a little bit to make it a little more mashed up and easier to chew. And then he'll take a big old swallow of zombie flesh.
Yeah, and as you're picking through it, you find your way to what seems to be maybe the root of it, and it just falls down to the ground lifeless again.
That's the tastiest part, though. I'll save it for my next turn.
All right. Anything else in your turn?
Nuts.
No, that's it.
All right. Brings us to Lagoin.
At this point, I see the battlefield clearing, so I'm going to run over and snatch this scimitar that
Yeah.
Delphina kindly dropped over the fence.
I took it out of the case for you pretty much and threw it on the floor.
Yeah, thanks for moving it 5 feet closer to me.
And I helped.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. I'll strap it up on my back, and then I suppose I'm just gonna run towards the. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna run towards the horse with the rest of my movement. I'll run right back towards the horse, and that is my turn.
No dash. I'd say you can pick up the weapon without an action.
Oh, great. Yeah, I will dash then. I make it to the horse. That's great.
To make it to the horse.
Great. That'll be my turn.
I wish I would take the dead things out of initiative. I only complain about this tracker.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
found that to be a problem too.
Salfina.
You're muted.
I was saying, don't mind me while I pause the music. 'Cause I can't hear anything. So this thing appears to be very afraid of Traffy, or at least going the other way now.
Yeah, I will say that he is just like he's just glowing essentially and just breathing really heavy and kind of like, when I don't know, movies or you see, I mean, you saw this probably in person, but like when somebody runs and like is exercising when it's cold outside and just kind of like steam kind of coming off their body, a little bit like that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a double move. Pop down there. And she's basically going to try and get assess what happened as far as what Traffy's doing, whether that's just through pure observation or looking at how the creature's fleeing, or just literally saying, what did you do? What?
They're not gonna come near me while I'm looking like this.
Perfect. Hmm. Then as a bonus action, 5, 10, 15, 20. Move that 20 feet and end my turn.
All right, Traffy.
So I'm not poisoned anymore, or at the end of this turn I'm not poisoned?
Let me double check. I think it's at the end of the creature's turn, so you are no longer poisoned.
Okay. That is nice. Let me unpoison myself.
You don't like being poisoned?
I wasn't a huge fan.
Also, why do I feel like your hit points are wrong in your character?
I just got hit a bunch.
I mean, your max hit points.
63? I don't know. I had temp ones.
Maybe you just roll bad for hit points. Or do you have...
I have 60. I didn't roll great for hit points.
And he had that like
I think you have
Aid? I
the
put
large
8 on it is all I can
you
think
have
of.
the largest hit dice here.
Mm-hmm. No,
You
I
have-
didn't roll very well.
You have good constitution.
Yeah.
And you have the second least amount of hit points in the party.
Yeah. I didn't roll well.
Damn. Okay.
I think there's one character where I rolled hit dice well, and then every single other character I've ever played, I've rolled hit dice very poorly. Like Ui is terrible. Who's the one? I can't remember which one I rolled really well with. But yeah, I rolled very poorly. So
I just looked at it. I was like, that seems wrong. I like refreshed my page and I was like, it's just loading wrong. I was like, Salfina has 81.
yeah,
You have 81? Jeez.
Yeah, I did real bad.
All of
Arthur
my stats
rocking
are
is
20,
46.
Yeah.
except for strength.
So that's not disadvantage anymore. Okay, so I will move towards this gentleman. How close? Touch. Okay, so I can move right up to him. And I'll cast Inflict Wounds at level 2.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That hits.
And cast. Oh, well. Oh, it was the same thing anyways, but... oh my god. 3 terrible dice and then a good one. 14 necrotic damage. I had a 1-1, a 2, and then a 10.
Okay. Yeah. You hold out your hand and release the I believe inflict wounds is necrotic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just
Uh,
making them even more jelly.
Yeah, you release the necrotic energy, and maybe not to your surprise, but surprisingly has an effect as you watch some of the mob kind of wither away and fall off the mass.
Good. That's my turn.
All right. This guy is making his way downtown.
Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me.
And I don't think it's just 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah, he is. He's 30 feet away.
What was your DC? 15?
Wisdom DC 15. Come on, fail it.
Just manages to fail again.
Yes. You suck.
Rolled a 14.
You admitted to yourself that you suck.
All right. Yeah, it's slithering and scampering around. Groundhog.
Okay. Did anybody else in the party have poison applied to them, or is it just Traffy?
Mine's gone.
And I know, yeah, you saved,
Mm-hmm.
but no one else had it previously. Was dealing
I
with
don't
it.
think so.
Is anyone looking really bad health points wise in
Mm-mm.
the party?
Well, Goin looks pretty. He looks a little bloodied.
I was just
know
gonna say I just crossed halfway,
he has a potion, one of those.
but I have a potion and I'm almost at 100 hit points, so I still
That-
have right around 50.
That's what you want to hear from your heroes is, he's got a potion. Fuck him.
I still have some lay on hands for myself, but I was looking like, do I have a health potion in here? Because if I get hit twice, I'm in bad shape.
Yeah, I thought about healing people next turn too if they need it.
That's why I put on the mosquito repellent of divine intervention, or divine whatever it's called. Channel divinity.
So I think I will move over towards this fog cloud at a dashing pace.
Okay.
So using my action to dash, my bonus action, 20 feet, 15, and then attacking the huge mass.
Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. God, if only spiritual weapon was like in your actions tab.
Yeah.
Instead, I have to run to the second level spell category. 22
Oh, yeah.
to hit.
It hits.
Did I roll guiding bolt? It's still a +7, so
Okay.
I will use.
Ah,
Dang, only 5 force.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn, sir?
I don't believe so. That's everything. On to Lagoin.
On the Ari.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
All right.
And then top of the round. Okay.
I will fly down here, again next to the floating beak. And I will again do my multi-attack. Okay, my beak attack first. Did 2 roll of them? No, I only heard 1 sound effect. There we go. Oh, it just didn't make the sound effect. Sorry, use the 2 8s at the top there. So that misses, I'm guessing.
That does miss.
Okay, that's fine. Talon time. I clicked the button. Why is okay? Talon time.
Town time.
22.
22 does hit.
Okay. Dealing 9 damage.
Get it.
All right. Pick off some more flesh for dinner. Anything else in your turn?
No, that's good. Yeah, but I went to like, like when I tried to nip at it, because don't vultures like they don't have feathers on their head because like they stick their heads like inside carcasses and otherwise they get really dirty, right? Isn't that the rationale behind them not having feathers?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gross. I believe you.
Yeah, I think that's right. So I want to stress that I'm just covered in blood, just like head down to neck.
Nice.
Artie is getting primal.
3.
That's right.
Okay, you should be able to control the vulture now. I hope so.
Great. Awesome. I don't know how much longer my vulture will last, but
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, that's it.
Controlled by Artie. Great.
Maybe I'll heal
Wait.
Arthur's vulture.
$53. Oh wait, I think you're right. I think my HP should be higher.
It's gone this whole time. Could have
Yeah.
died.
Okay, because it's
Could have
37.
died.
It's 37 plus 16
Yeah, you drop those 2 ones.
plus 24.
77.
Okay.
Plus 5 from my aid spell for a few hours.
Okay. Well, I guess it's supposed to be 77.
I mean, I think the math works out to, as it is now, your average roll would have been a 4. Which isn't as bad as I thought, but
I mean, 77 is way better than 63. That's for sure.
all right. Going top of the room.
Okay.
I have
Well-
2 quick questions.
Thanks for saying something.
One, is this horse affixed to the pedestal?
Yeah, it pretty plain as day. You can see it. There are like stakes driving it into the pedestal.
Great.
I love how much attention this horse is getting.
I was just like, I need something fucking dumb to put here. I was like, horse. That's an object.
Nothing is
I
ever
love it.
Nothing
so
is
good.
ever dumb. Billy and I were just talking about Philip in the other campaign. He was just a name on a list, and until you guys decided he would be so much more. Nothing is ever stupid. Second question: what does my scimitar look like? I would just like to, as I'm running over here, I just want to like take a look at a quick glance.
It looks. It has like a bluish hue to it. Like the steel itself has kind of like this. I guess like a robin egg blue, like a bluish kind of hue to it. You do feel some magic energy coming off of it. Yeah, unless you want to take an action to observe it, that's what you get at a glance.
Man, I feel like this would have been more justifiable if I didn't see a giant zombie mass walk out of this hallway right in front of my face. I think I'm still gonna do it though. I am going to jump up on top of the horse.
Okay.
And I want to attempt to use my sword to cut a hole in the top of the horse's back.
Okay.
And if you will allow, with between my action and bonus action, to cut the hole and dump a couple liters of bleach inside of the horse.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. That's not too great. 12.
Surprisingly,
What the fuck?
it's hide. Maybe it's the rigor mortis or the taxidermy or something. It's still horse hide. And it seems a little strengthened. But mostly you feel like you got a bad glancing blow and you don't penetrate it.
All right. Forget about the bleach. I'll just use the rest of my action to take a second attack and try again.
Okay, go for it.
Fuck this
Touch
horse.
23.
That does it. Go ahead and make a damage roll. Are you still channeling your right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your right damage, Michael Barlis?
D6 of fire damage.
Oh, it's fire.
Fire. Okay.
Yeah. You tear into it, and there's the poison and fire gaping from the wound of this dead horse.
Right. It's getting bleached next turn. So I'm going to be squarely on the back of this horse.
All right. Selfina, it is your turn.
Okay. Traffy still glowy?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
he's and you see him just like you can't really see where his eyes are looking because I keep using this analogy because it's the best way to describe it. His eyes are just pure light, like Avatar style.
Yeah.
He's just chasing down this horde, just chasing them around.
Okay. So just going off body language. First things first. We'll send this 5, 10, 15, 20. Bonk. The bad guy. $25 bonk.
So that's a bunk.
For 12 bonk.
Okay.
Okay. Good spiritual weapon. And then Selfina is going to. She would have seen the Toll the Dead, or not Toll the Dead.
Inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds, yeah. That Traffy did. It seemed affected by it, correct? So she's gonna just try a Toll the Dead. Try and shoot a little cantrip over and see if it does anything to the main body.
Yeah, if nothing else, you saw just little guys like fall off and melt.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the save is. It's a failure.
Is it that bad?
Yep.
Yeah. It survived. It saved on the fucking confusion, so I don't know, man.
Which would be like, all right, that's the most confused
No, I should
thing
say
that could happen.
the roll was that bad.
Oh, okay.
Zombies are
That
dumb,
makes more
and
sense.
there's 1,000 of them.
So it's 12. Dun, 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 dun. Spicy 20. Because of versatile cantrips or whatever it's called, where I get to add my modifier.
It's a big hit.
Yep. Yeah, it's Selfina just kind of just seeing that necrotic touch. Essentially, she's just going to see that hit, watch the writhing mound just like zip around, and she'll reach out her hand and kind of just release a small vibration of black necrotic energy and just kind of almost just like shake a bunch of the body parts off of the mound. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, you see like body parts and stuff trying to start to peel off and just writhe with black necrotic energy. All right.
And she's going to run down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right next to the guy who is scared of.
Okay, Traffy, go ahead and do me a favor. Go and roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh no, are you going to punch me?
Okay, how do I do that? Oh, here it is. Ouchie mouchie.
Oof.
Then go ahead and roll one more.
Roll another one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Best roll, dude.
Carry on. It's your turn.
Carry on. Okay. I was about to reveal all the secrets to you, but you rolled like dog shit twice.
The
Um,
glass doors opened and we didn't realize it.
I just looked at it and I was like, that's weird. Just go back to it. All right. I'm just gonna like keep like strongman like charging at this thing. Just jump on this desk and fucking just go ham on it. I'll just do some great axe swings on this guy. So first one is, oh my god, go fuck yourself. 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Second one.
Donovan, that hits the smaller masses, doesn't it?
It did hit the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Does not hit the big one.
Second one was 18. All
Come on.
right.
18 hits, yep.
Here is that. Go fuck yourself. All right. Okay. That's not terrible. 12 slashing. Yep. And that is my turn.
All right. It's the Clot's turn. Yeah, it is going to continue pressing forward.
It's gonna. You gotta run away.
Doesn't have to, but it is.
It is. I think it is. If it's frightened, it has to get away from me.
It can't move closer to you.
Oh, has disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls while it's in line of sight, and you can't move closer. Okay. So, oh damn! I didn't realize the frightened. I thought frightened was they just have to like keep moving away from you. But that's even better than I thought. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. That's crazy.
There's a spell that does what you're thinking, or what it is. I think it's a bard spell. Anyway, yeah, the body it is going away from you. It does seem like it's kind of running away from you at this point.
Mhm.
But what you see it do instead at this point, my first question is, Artie, how high in the air are you flying as a vulture?
Let's see.
I would say to attack the smaller things, you would have had to have been at most 10, 15 feet off the ground.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
So if it came up to me like this, I'm guessing it would have like swallowed up my lower body, and I'm just like flapping.
It
like,
is
stuck in it now.
So as it swallows you up, the first thing, check. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
This. Just fucking flung dice everywhere.
Wait, is there a separate place for saving
gonna-
throws on this creature feat?
No. Most creatures, if it doesn't say a saving throw, it's just your ability score.
Okay. 19.
Okay. Yeah, it starts moving into your personal space, and you're able to kind of pry apart and flutter your wings out. You are still in its space. Also, you're probably kind of like half like your upper body's outside of it at this point.
Okay.
But you manage to ward off anything that's trying to actively harm you at this point.
Great.
And let me check this stench. Okay. Don't worry about that for now. But the rest of you see is this giant mass kind of move out into the area, and it is moving towards the dead clumps of flesh that you guys had already slain at this point. And it kind of makes a big arm and comes down and just grabs the clumps of flesh, and you see it kind of swell and basically just acclimating the chunks of flesh into its body at this point of the dead chunks of flesh.
Okay.
And that is gonna be it for that turn. It is going to do another saving throw. It's a natural 20. It is no longer frightened.
Here. Gotcha.
Yikes.
Boo.
All right, and Mr. Groundhog, it is your go.
Is that at disadvantage?
Saving
Oh,
throw?
that's not. Hold on. Yeah, I think you're right. It's not saving throw.
It's saving
Nope, you're
throw?
good. You're good. Ability
Okay.
checks. Yep. Sorry.
Okay, Groundhog.
Okay. Da-da-da. I guess I will try Toll the Dead as well. That looked like effective.
Okay.
I'm also just taking note of Legoine's on a horse now that I don't have the large zombie obstacle.
Legoyne is on a horse.
I would
it
have
was
to
a
go out of the fog, by the way, right? All this based on
to see it, yes.
yeah, so that's all based on vision. So I'll do that first, and then, like I said, Toll the Dead. So let's do that.
It's saved. Is there half damage on failure or no?
Let me check.
Don't think for Toll the Dead. I think a wizard thing. That is a wizard thing.
What
Where
is?
you can make your cantrips do half damage even if they fail.
No, it doesn't take anything.
Okay. Yep. Fortunately saved against Toll the Dead.
Okay. Spiritual weapon attack.
Okay.
It's like 19 to hit.
Hits.
Uh, 10 force.
All right.
And then back into the fog. That's my turn.
All right. Artie. First thing I need from you. Doing the duck.
Yeah, did you guys hear? Okay. I
We
never
also
saw this
a duck.
before.
A duck popped up on the thing.
Yeah.
on
Okay.
the screen.
I never saw that before. Sorry.
So
Okay.
in order, yeah,
Start
go
of your
ahead.
turn. Sorry. I need a Constitution saving throw from you as a vulture.
Choose the saving throw. Okay. 20.
Okay. Vultures are used to eating dead stuff. You're not worried about the stench.
That's right.
You want to
In
take
fact,
a
I
turn?
enjoy it. I'm just like,
Mm.
do I, in order to attack this thing, what would it take to try to move out of its clutches? And not really a.
I would say at this point, 10 feet of movement. You just fly straight up.
Okay. Can I still attack then once I'm out of its clutches?
Yep.
Okay. I will break free, and I have that sword next to me, so I will roll with advantage to do my 2 attacks.
I will say the sword is
Oh.
no longer by you. It
Is
is
it?
buried in a mound of
I'm so
flesh.
far. I'm also probably
Well,
pretty high in the air.
what's the wording? Is it if you have an ally threatening
Within 5 feet, it's pretty close.
within 5 feet of you?
And the
within-
ally isn't incapacitated. Is that sword pretty incapacitated right now?
Not really.
I was gonna say I didn't think spiritual weapons counted, but
I don't. They usually don't.
Yeah,
Oh.
he was allowing it, I think.
Just being
Yeah.
a benevolent DM.
At this point, it's out of 5 feet from you.
Okay, that's fine. It was nice while it lasted. Alright, beak attack.
That hits.
23. Awesome. Eight damage.
But we have
And
to
then-
be coming up on like a minute soon. Maybe we're only halfway there, but
Since the beginning of combat.
yeah, spiritual weapon was
Dude.
a minute casting.
Oh, you're on
duration.
round 5.
Okay.
Talons missed, I'm guessing. 12. It misses.
12 hits.
Oh, it does. Okay. And my talons D7.
Good hits.
Much better hits than last time. I just had to get a little more elevated, I guess. That's all.
All right, that starts round 6. Lagoin, the turtle man on the horse.
Okay. So what pouring bleach does not have. There's no written mechanic for pouring that I could find. So I suppose that it would act as a potion would act. Would you allow me to light a torch and pour bleach into the horse in the same turn?
Yeah. You can use a couple objects. The horse has already just been hit with fire, so
Oh yeah, I guess it's already on fire on the inside.
maybe it makes your torch easier to light or something. But yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. I am going to. Maybe I don't need the torch then. Because I was going to try. I was just going to. I was going to put the torch underneath it to kind of make the fumes rise out of it. But if
Okay.
it's already on fire, maybe I don't need to do that. That's exactly how I feel. That's how I felt when Traffy broke the glass and set the alarm off at the beginning of combat.
Yeah, no shit. That was Traffy and Andrew's fault.
I'll just say, I don't think the horse is on fire. There might be a little bit of smoldering,
Just like around
Dead-
the
dead
point
horse
of
hide.
entry. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I will do that. So I'm just gonna pop open one of the liters of bleach and just stick it upside down in the hole and let it drain in. And I will use the flint from my tinderbox to light my torch, or just kind of move it around the entry hole for my sword. And I'm going to jump back off the horse and leave the torch on the pedestal underneath.
Okay.
I'm going to jump off the front of the horse and run this way.
That's a good idea.
And that will be my turn.
That is Salfina. Yep. Salfina, can you do me a favor and roll a d20?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm pausing.
Roll a 2 or a 3.
I can roll a 2, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Hmm.
You said just a d20.
Yep.
Where's the clicky? I'll do the click. Natural one.
I got him.
Got him.
Yep, carry on.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Did I get 2 because I'm perceptive? Is that why? Or because you were trying to be very kind?
Ask me at the end of the session.
Okay,
Um,
good call.
would I have? I don't know if I'd have line of sight of the top of this guy still.
The top of him?
Like
I mean,
to see him at all, I guess.
um,
Because I definitely
yeah.
can't see here. I'll just move back 5 feet.
Yeah, 5 or 10 feet, you can definitely see him.
What do you think, 5, or do I need to go to another 5?
I mean, I don't know what you're trying to do. You can see him at this point, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, is see him. Fuck. Someone who's more familiar with spiritual weapon, do you actually have to see what you're hitting?
Mm,
I don't think it stipulates that.
It says as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack. Huh. Okay. I just thought about that as I was thinking about another site-based thing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll bonus action do spiritual weapon. Do free bonk. But hey, I got that natural one out of the way, so
yeah,
joke's on you.
let's see if you can go 2 in a row. Nope.
25 to hit for 12 damage. My damages
Nice.
have
Yeah,
spicy.
really good.
been. And then I will throw out another Toll the Dead. Try and shake loose poor Arthur. Blast a section of Dick.
Is another failure.
Nice. Whew, shit.
Jesus.
27.
Oh, wow.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking, you didn't realize Delfino was strapped. Fucking RPG.
You're not fucking
Yeah.
around anymore.
Yep.
All right. Anything
Um,
else? Your turn.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move back down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move down here. With the intent of looking at the door next turn.
All right. Traffy, your go.
So feeling my effect drop, I think I'll grab a couple javelins out of my pack and chuck them in there. I see the vulture high, so I'll aim kind of low because I don't really know where the others are.
Okay. Are you I'm still moving around the corridor?
Yes. So I'll move here.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me check if I'm within 30 feet. I'll move one step closer just so I'm no question about range issues. First roll.
Yep, that
22
hits.
to hit. Let's do the second roll here. 12 to hit.
That also hits.
Okay. And we got. Yay! 16 on the first.
Shit.
And 12 on the second.
I know I've asked this question before. How do you have plus 10 to damage?
I don't know. I don't know how it's done. I mean, I have lower plus on my great axe and great sword. I don't know how it's. I think maybe because it's piercing as opposed to slashing is the only thing I can think of. because
That's-
my dagger has 10 piercing, and that's slashing. That's 10. Oh, that's two-handed on the battle axe up there. I don't know.
I think we figured out where the missing HP went.
Proficiency.
What?
I have
He's
proficiency
strong.
with a javelin allows me to add proficiency bonus to the attack rolls for any attack you
That's
made
it,
with
attack roll. That's that's attack rolls.
it. I don't know. I honestly don't. I have no
It's
answer
gotta
for you.
be Paladin thing, right? Or is it a Goliath thing?
Oh, it could be a Goliath thing. I don't know. We'll have to look into that. 'Cause-
Okay, you have dueling. So
Right.
that's
Yeah,
plus
dueling.
plus 2 damage.
Okay. Proficiency with javelin. Like,
So let's
plus
Dueling
two
wouldn't-
to the attack roll.
Oh,
Javelin,
it your-
though.
Any
is it your +3 javelin? That would probably do it.
No,
Five,
that's
3.
I just threw my regular old javelins, which is a +7, which makes sense because my +1s are +8, but the damage is 1d6 +10.
you know what it is? It's your Aura of Hate, which we got rid of.
It adds 5 to it.
It adds +4 bonus to melee weapon damage rolls.
Melee damage rolls. Really? So my greatsword will be +5?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 strength and 1 for the greatsword.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we can adjust that then if you want.
Alright.
Um,
It's too late at this point.
I guess yeah. I was taking all my health from the earlier things. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that honestly. I was just like, oh, like I'm really strong, so that's why it's so high.
That's like Storm Giant strong.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at my other character now.
Cool. Was there anything else in your turn?
Did I need to
Just
make another
checking.
d20 roll while I'm standing here?
Nope.
Okay. Then I'm good.
All right.
Let's see.
Eldon.
Let's do this guy.
Oh, I lied. It's not Eldon's turn. It's the zombie clot's turn.
The Zambaklat. That Bombaklat. Oh, I clicked on Ui and he's in death saves.
It sure is.
God damn it.
Okay.
Sad.
Poor Uwe.
First, it is going to reach up and attempt to grab the vulture. I need you to make acrobatics or athletics. Athletics. Check whatever's higher.
Okay.
So,
Why did
so either strength or dex.
Yep.
So, question: does it have to be whatever's higher? Because I also have, as one of my rare items that I picked, besides that cloak of miscellaneous objects, I have a charm that lets me pass a failed dex save. So, can I roll dex?
Yeah. Sure.
All right. This will not matter then. 14.
Okay. So it does grab you. Are you going to go ahead and use your item?
I will. Yeah. I forget what it's called. It has a little hummingbird on it. Ring of Evasion. I will use one of its charges.
Evasion. I
That's
don't
a
know
fun
how
ring.
the ring works.
It says, when you fail a dex saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expend one of its charges to succeed on that saving throw instead. I have 3
Sweet.
charges.
Yeah. It grabs you with a hand of undead limbs, and you just slip free of its grip. He's then going to instead make a couple slime attacks against you.
I made it mad. Okay, fine.
Did make it a little mad. First one's a 25 to hit.
Oh, that would do it.
Is 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm
Strike
still
true.
hanging in there. I have
Still
one
holding.
one hit point of vulturedom left.
The second one is an 18 to hit.
That would also
Okay.
hit. Wait, what was the
Yeah.
first one? The first one was like a 20 something, right?
Yeah, 25.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it still hits, even with my bark skin.
Are you about to change back and fall into this body? Like,
I was so cocky.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay, so you take your last point of vulture damage,
Hmm.
and then Artie is going to take math 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
You are no longer a vulture, and as has been discussed, you are on top of a mound of undead right now.
Oh, on top of him. That's
Hey, you
fine.
didn't fall, yeah.
You haven't fallen yet. You are on top of them,
Okay.
Gyrating.
and with that, it
Gyrating
is
zombies.
Yeah. Artie's actually still going. He's still going because he hasn't realized yet that he's turned back.
Eldon, is your go.
Okay. Can I use like a free action to telepathically speak to Traffy and tell him that I'm in the fog cloud? Like, don't tell anyone. I'm in the
Yeah, but
fog
you
cloud.
have to say it in character though.
Mr. Portgas, don't tell anyone I'm in the fog cloud.
Where are my keys?
What? Oh, okay. You're right there.
Just nod your
Am I able to talk back actually?
no, just
Oh.
unless you have telepathic.
No, I'll just say it out loud, I guess. Why?
No. Nod your head if you agree.
He
Okay,
nods.
I'll assume you're
nods
nodding
his
your
head, he
head
looks
because I
looks
can't
around.
see through the wall.
It looks
don't think-
directly at the fog cloud.
Yes. But I'll just yell out, "Where's Eldon? Who knows?"
Okay, that's all. It's safe in here.
I
And that's
I
it.
honestly didn't know where you went. Like I was like the last turn, I was like, "Where the fuck is he? Is he underneath the zombies? I can't see him."
It's like I'm still
That
still here.
that actually is great because I had no idea as Andrew where you were.
Awesome. And I still don't think anyone has been like calling out for like heals. Like I haven't heard anyone taking damage. Can't really use my sight to determine that, but
It's a free action. I'd like to announce to everyone that you have a potion. You're fine.
nice.
I've got a potion. I'm fine.
Telepathically. You've got a potion, Traffy?
Oh, I don't have a potion.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I'm in here. Just come find me if you need help. Okay, so what about Arthur? Would I know that he's like lost his vulture shape? Could I make a perception check based off something besides sight?
He was a very big vulture. Which means he had probably a pretty big wingspan. Even at the angle, which can be tough because you're so short. Either he's been consumed by the mass, or he's no longer a vulture.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see here. Hmm. So if I use Thunder Wave, it's not like a ranged spell attack, because it comes from myself, right? And it shoots out.
Mhm. Yep.
Could I? But that affects allies. That has friendly fire, correct?
It would affect your allies.
Yeah.
Okay. So would shatter, and I have two. Yeah, each creature. Could do guiding bolts. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna use guiding bolt at second level.
Okay.
But then again, that one is based off of it, so I'd almost have to go out, come back in.
You would have to have vision on the target. Or you can roll at disadvantage.
No, let's not do that. Let's pop out of the cloud. Use it, and then pop back in.
Where did you start your turn at?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I was more like over here.
Uh,
I wanted to get
oh, you're a
closer.
halfling. You don't have 30 feet of speed.
So I wanted, let's say I moved 10 feet so I could speak to Traffy. Would you let me do that?
Yeah, you have 15 feet, so you could get out, but you would not be able to go back in.
Right.
I mean, anywhere. I mean, here. If he was there, he could have talked to me. That's exactly 30.
Well, let's do everything that's smart, and let's do Toll the Dead, because unless that's something that you just won't allow, like I have to see my target.
I think you do need line of sight
Yeah.
for.
You can
Okay.
see within range.
Yep.
Or Toll the
Okay.
Dead.
Yep, one creature you can see within range.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
let's.
you're perfectly capable of going in and out of the cloud.
But to
Uh,
speak to Traffy, I wanted to that.
I'm just talking traffic for flavor. I'm not worried about it. But if you want to get closer and pop out on that edge of the fog, you're not going to be able to go back in. So
Yeah,
you'd have to do it somewhere closer to the opposite side.
I gotcha.
Was the fog cloud fully obscured? I don't know what this. I'm not familiar with the spell. Or
Yeah,
was
it's
it partially?
heavily obscured, so it's like blinded.
Yeah. So that's
So
pretty rough.
if all that's said and done, then let's just do a light crossbow at disadvantage at
Okay.
the huge mass.
Go
And
ahead
just
and roll
see
the
what my
attack.
chances are. It's 13.
Oh, nice.
Yep. It hits.
Hey, sweet. I don't know why it's rolling. Hold on. It's rolling disadvantage for damage. Makes no sense.
That's weird.
What? Fuck. Why is it rolling 2d8s?
Plus strike.
Possibly, but I haven't. Okay, maybe it just does that.
Yeah, so 14 damage.
All right.
All right. Anything else in your turn?
No.
Right.
Bonus action. Spiritual weapon. Sorry.
Okay.
Let's do that. $22.
Hits.
Nice. 12. 12 force.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Artie.
Artichoke him
You
out.
are a man riding a mound of undead.
Right. And am I able to dismount this mound of flesh? If I was an animal, could I try to?
I mean, you can try to do whatever you want to try to do. What are you trying to do?
I was going to use my second wild shape to transform into a living version of that lion we saw in the other room, that like trophy lion. And I want to try to leap since cats are so agile, and he has a great jump according to D&D Beyond. I want to leap off this bad boy and get some distance.
Sure.
Okay. So I will transform into a lion. And then I don't know how much movement you'll let me have, but I can leap 25 feet if I run 10. So I can like run 10 to here and then like whoosh.
I mean,
I'll
you
just-
can basically just fall off. I mean, call it a jump.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, if you want a running jump, yeah.
Yeah,
can
I'll
get
be a
far.
ways. Yeah. So. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you land on all four.
All right.
Sweet.
Awesome. That's it.
Round 7. Lagoin.
Lagoin Cloyne.
Been going back and forth between two different things that I want to do. Can't decide which. What I think I'm going to do though, I am going to take out one of my mallets and use magical tinkering to make it smell like just the most appetizing living flesh I can magically muster with with my tools.
We gotta imagine that like zombies have a different like sensory
Palate?
experience, right?
And
So what is tasty human like? What does tasty fresh flesh taste like
well,
to Lagoin?
Heavily
I'm
seasoned.
wondering if you will allow me to do this because as a blood hunter, I have advantage on all checks for anything concerning fiends, fae, or undead.
Yeah. Oh, I'm actually gonna allow it. I just like it's just funny to think like what does a turtle man think that a zombie would think smells good?
Sweaty.
I don't know. Humans, I
You know-
guess. Yeah.
like that stress sweat that you get, like where it's like really nasty, like heavy sweat. That's like well seasoned for a zombie.
Also,
Extreme
a
body.
reminder to everybody, I don't have a sense of smell, so it's all very weird to me.
Yeah.
You just have to like explain how it tastes and smells, kind of thing, right?
Don't explain how a human tastes to me, please.
You know, pork. It's very similar.
Yeah, you just you grilled up a perfectly medium rare like fillet, but you bought the meat from Churchill's and not from Meyer.
Are you saying
Uh,
Churchill's is better or worse?
Way better.
Okay.
And more
Thank
expensive.
God.
But
Much more expensive, yeah. I am going to do that to a mallet, and I'm gonna run it up and just kind of like half toss, half drop it next to my torch under the horse, and then use the rest of my movement to kind of slink back around this corner.
Okay. I had you do a roll. I want you to roll it.
Roll a 4.
I'll
Actually, I
say
Dom is like, fucking do it
I'll-
with advantage.
you're gonna do it with advantage because it has to do with undead. But what check would you like to make to correspond how well Lagoin can make something appetizing to undead? Is this a history thing?
Let's see. I'm leaning towards history or nature. I feel like both of those would make sense. Maybe history just because of my keen mind feat, so I could just use that to play into it, kind of drawing on all the stuff that I've experienced in the last few hours, and use that to kind of calculate what I'm doing.
Okay. Go ahead and make some rolls.
$22.
Okay. You feel like you made some pretty tasty smelling mallet.
Great. And I'm going to drop that juicy little boy right under the horse.
All right. So that brings us to Selfina.
Okay. I would like to do a proper look now that I'm near this front room. I would like to do a proper look at what this door situation is. Specifically, if basically try and glean, like, is there a way to disarm it, or maybe conject, like, hey, if there's power, or if it's threat based, or whatever. Just kind of assess at the very least, assess the blast doors.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Dun, dun, dun. Nope, that's not a roll. $22.
Okay. You feel pretty confident that there's not any way to open it from here. There's not like a switch or a button or a lever or anything like that. When you are looking it over, it's basically much like the security room door. There's a series of bars. These bars are probably 6 inches wide, probably 3 inches thick, of just steel. And they run the distance of the double doors. There's a series of 10 of them that go up, and there's a series of 5 of them that go from left to right. And then there is basically a giant sheet of metal behind those. The bars, from the damage they sustained, there's a little bit of here and there. Some of it's a little bent in areas. You can see that this horde was pulling on it. The physical blast door itself has sustained no damage. It is completely untouched.
Okay.
But you don't see any way to
Damn.
tamper with it from
Beefy
this
door.
end. Yeah. And you do recall, basically from readings and what Traffy had told you about lockdown sequence, until the presence of a threat is not present in the facility, well, you cannot shut down lockdown.
Was that like a determination from a specific person, or is it just like the building has like an AI that's like there's a threat?
You are not sure.
Fuck. I was afraid you were gonna say that.
Traffy was also not sure. Would have been above his pay grade.
Okay. Bonus action, gonna just keep fucking slapping this guy because I guess he doesn't. Yeah, he's just hanging out. Give him a little sight slap.
Okay.
Bonus action. So I need you to hit it. Seven force.
All right. Mr. Portgas.
Alrighty. I have some spells, but I only have like 2 slots left, and I want to hold them in case there's. I mean, I feel like we're gonna run into Mr. Kissiv again, so I'm gonna chuck 2 more jabs into him.
Roll hit.
All right, 221s,
Both
and
hit.
then we'll just subtract 8 from whatever this is. All right, let me go again. Get out of my way. Same as up. So 8 plus, so 20 total damage.
All right.
Let's see. So we said that 46. I am going to stay here.
All right. Brings us to the zombie clot.
Zambaklat. Get that boombaklat.
It turns around. It's looking around at threats. Cat just fell off of it. It is going to smell some meat and roll to see if it is allured by some tasty flesh. Okay. It is in pretty imminent danger right now, and it rolled really well. It is not taking the bait. It is more concerned about the people that are assailing it right now. Specifically, the one it can see right now is Traffy.
Come get me,
Just
bitch.
throw more hammers. More meat hammers.
Bring the meat hammer.
Just call me Arby's.
Just keep adjusting, medium, medium well. Try to get the right preferences each time.
Find the right cook, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It is going to. It's actually gonna it's actually gonna kind of move away from you for a second. Moves over here.
Right, bitch. Move.
Uh,
You want none of this.
and it picks up another one of those bodies
Oh,
of
God.
the other shambles.
Where are these other shambles? Let's see them so I can set them on fire so we can't pick them up anymore.
They are on the DM layer.
Would the ones that were
Okay,
destroyed by Channel Divinity be ash?
Mostly, yes.
Okay.
I am not including them in this.
Okay, and I ate a lot of the other one, so
Yeah,
Make it
you were a
clear.
full vulture.
It's gonna want it back.
oh no.
It's
I
like
think
transform from your wild shape stomach and the vulture into like your stomach now.
And I'm just like
And you're-
vomiting.
You're trying to process like this rotten meat.
the last one is over there. But yeah, it's gonna do that, and then it's gonna kind of shift back a little bit, and it is gonna hurl it at you.
Hurl it.
A natural 20.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Except you can't critical hit me, my guy.
Nice.
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 Okay.
But it still hits me, though.
Nice.
It does still hit you. So first is 17 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. I will stone endurance that one.
Okay.
And then I'll do the endurance thing for you. Wow. Shit roll. 6 back. And then you want a strength saving, correct?
Yep.
Come on. Ah, bitch. That sucks. 14.
Just shy of what you needed.
Yeah, I figured.
So the
Mhm.
clump of flesh is now entombing you.
Okay.
You are restrained.
Okay. I am restrained. Well, I can still throw javelins when I'm restrained. Let's see. What's a good restrained?
Okay, so you're restrained, and you have
Do that
total
one.
cover against attacks
Oh, I
and
like that.
other effects outside of the dead flesh. Which
Oh,
also means
nice.
that you cannot see outside of it.
Oh, well. All right. So, is there at the beginning or end of my turn I can make a save against it?
Okay, the creature can be. You can either try to. You'd have to destroy it. Would be you have to get out.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay.
I'm looking awfully goopy.
And then that's it. It's up to Eldon.
Okay. How much noise did all the body part hurling and absorbing the fallen mass make that? Because I'm trying to decide with being blinded, like how much I detect. Do I at least know it's in Traffy's direction?
I mean, you generally know where it's at all times because it's a giant shambling
Yeah.
dead thing.
If I was looking to reach out to my ally Traffy and ask, what's the status? Something happened just a second ago. I think I'll do that. Mr. Goliath, Portgas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just heard a bunch of ruckus. Could you describe that for me? I'm afraid of coming out of the fog.
Well, he moved, but I'm pretty slimed up over here. Can't see much.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's disgusting.
Well, I think I could help you, but promise protect me if it starts coming after me.
Of course.
Was it technically restrained, or is it a condition that lesser restoration could work with?
Let me read.
Blinded, deaf, and paralyzed, or poisoned.
Yeah. The only way to remove the effect on him is through removing the flesh.
Okay. Well, here's another interesting.
Above game.
Okay, here's another interesting question then. Could lesser restoration remove blinded while I'm in fog cloud?
No.
Because it doesn't do anything to the fog.
No.
It probably reapplies the fog. Yeah,
You can drop concentration on the cloud.
I know. I fully know. And then you showed the fallen monster.
Yeah. Nope, that's the other body. That's the last body.
So what do we know? That they're basically absorbing a little power back from the dead undead.
Yeah. You may have not seen it if you're in the fog, but yeah,
I was
he's
gonna
been
say.
sucking it up. Been slurping them up.
I can't remember if I was there in the first one he absorbed, but I probably was. I'll just do some more attacks. My spiritual weapon and try this crossbow one more time.
Okay.
Let's see that. Spiritual weapon. Coming up. Cast Gust of Wind, yeah. Instead of dropping concentration, I actually use up another spell slot. Let's see here.
Is this your spiritual weapon?
23 with spiritual weapon.
Okay.
That hits. Looks like 10 force.
All right, Alden. How would you like to do this, sir?
Whoa.
Ooh, wait.
Got
Dang. I mean, I'm just hunkering down in this fog, and I've been sucked, wisdom from the other smaller ones. No telling what this larger one could do, especially to someone my stature. I've already reached out to my god once.
him.
Sheila, guide me. I'm trying to hit this thing. I can't see it, but I know it's over there. Let me just poke it one last time. I think this will do it. And I finally dropped this thing to 0 HP.
Yeah, and this rapier that is shrouded in spiritual energy is been just digging around the insides of this thing for a while and cutting it apart. You guys
Swiss cheese.
see the rapier just penetrate straight through the top of it. And guts just sprout out of the top of it like a volcano. And it struggles for a moment. It kind of tries to keep standing as it will. But it seems like the amount of usable body parts to it is come to a screeching halt as it collapses to the ground and just body parts everywhere. And you guys,
Um,
Oh my
are,
god.
you guys are out of combat.
Wonderful.
I would reach out to Traffy one more time, out loud,
Mm-hmm.
dropping the fog cloud. Come around the corner, just kind of slinking around the corner. Like, is that the last of them?
He'll be like, "Yep," and like as he says it, just like a bunch of blood comes out of his mouth.
Well,
And
okay.
just shrug off a bunch of dead bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's perfect. Yeah, around me is just like gelatinized zombies, just that were clinging on me up to my knees.
Lagoin is going to run up here immediately and douse the torch and plug these holes. I'm just going to shove some.
You don't need to worry about that at all.
No worry.
Yeah. Guys are out
Yeah.
of combat.
Yeah.
Gwen, you always impress me.
Scrappy will come down and just sit on the steps for a little while and catch his breath.
Well, before you catch your breath, Traffy, can we cut off some of these heads?
Good point.
And then
Yeah.
I'll touch you up with some cure wounds from my staff of healing.
Yay!
So let's do that.
I'm going to drop 10 crossbow bolts for Selfina as well.
You just drop them on the ground like in a game. Pick those up.
You go to toss. You go to toss them to her, but you fall short.
Yeah. Here's these like you gave me the scimitar. Ooh, 7. I'll take
Delphina-
7. Thank you.
You're
Selfina
welcome.
sees the crossbow bolts on the ground and then drops the crossbow on the ground next to the bolts and just walks away from the pile.
If you actually drop it, I'll pick it up. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll put a big Goliath hand on Eldon and be like, "Thanks, bruv." Just like covers your whole shoulder and like half of your arm down.
I'm gonna. Oh, if you do that, I'm gonna like just do whatever flexing I can muster. You got it, brother.
Oh, I see
then-
they've been keeping you tight down there in the warding department.
You
You guys, guys hit the gym much?
we do the test of strength with my brother, Felix. But rest in peace.
It looks like you're grabbing for a big old rack, but yeah.
What? No, test of strength.
Yep, you did it again. Looks the same.
Oh, a rack is
Yeah, female.
rack.
Yeah,
A
Oh.
country.
female's chest.
Yeah, I used to have some of them back in my day, but
You used to have a female's rack on your body?
So it's when we realized
think you
that
know what I'm
Elvin
trying to
is
say.
transgender.
I'm speaking very plainly to you right now.
I
Elvin
had
is
a
super
girlfriend.
Oh, you had a girlfriend who had that you did that with as
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah, we tested our strikes.
You dirty dog, Eldon.
I just gotta say, for a group of travelers, don't let this distract from what you guys are doing. I think it's great. For a group of people who everybody that they've like pretty much ever known is now dead. You guys are really taking this in strides.
Cheery.
Really glad your sense of humor still intact.
My two best friends are right here. I mean, LeGloin's right there, and then my forced other best friend Artie is right here with me. So
Right. Arthur comes over and just curls up and starts purring.
Artie, I'll be right back. We gotta go chop some heads off real quick.
I think everybody here just responds late to trauma. So like in 3 days it'll hit.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah, we
for
all
Legoin,
just
which,
like start
which is not
crying.
affected.
Yeah,
Which is not affected by anything.
It finally hits us.
Legoin will not. He's going straight back to work after this is done.
That
This
was a
is
crazy
just-
2 days, man.
This is just like home.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Just
I'll
like war in my youth.
Well, now that you mentioned friends, one of the other brothers talked about maybe finding a self-destruct key in this mass of zombies. So maybe I start look around the battlefield for.
I'm gonna stop you. Hold on. I'm gonna stop you right there, Elvin. We're absolutely not going to self-destruct this place as a first option.
I'm pretty sure the key worked for that, but also to get down to level 6 where we need to go.
No, Numbnuts has the key.
Numbnuts has key.
Yeah.
Does he? Is that what he said?
I mean, he had the key and we tried to take it from him.
Oh, he
We
did.
were
Fuck.
one level away from the restricted floor. He said, "Come all the way up, and then we'll go back down to 6."
Well, does that mean that the key should be with these guys and he's waiting in level 6? I
He
mean,
had a
I
key.
would suggest that we still look around and see if the key to level 6 is within the horde somewhere.
Yeah.
If not, a spell I learned back when I was much younger. I have a spell called Locate Object. Within 1,000 feet, if I look for it, if we don't see it here, I'll just light it up, see if we can find it.
Can I try first to use my just to get something out of this lion form that I spend, my other wild shape on? Can I use my keen smell to see if I can smell the metallic composition of a key?
You're really reaching.
I know. I know.
Yeah, go ahead and make a if you're looking for the key, I will allow you to use either investigation or perception.
Okay. Keen smell. It says perception. So how do I?
I'm not
Somebody-
gonna give you advantage on the keen smell.
Somebody
no.
somebody should help Artie out here.
Also,
Legoin
what
will
do I,
naturally tinker a mallet to smell like a metallic key.
I mean, I'll help Artie out. I'll go
let's do
through
this
and
then.
like sift I'll use my axe to like push bodies aside and give 'em
19?
some-
What do I'll dive in and start chopping up bodies.
Okay, are you guys specifically looking inside the horde?
Mm-hmm.
I think so because that's originally what we were told. Well, actually, let Artie. Yeah, Artie, you choose. We'll help you with whatever you're doing.
With my 19, I'm just gonna go dig around in some corpses, just and sniff around and try to find something in the horde pile.
Because you have keen mind, Legoin, you recall that the key to the security office door was what they said to look for inside the horde.
Oh,
The
and
key.
we already had that, or we already got through
you,
there.
you blew that door open.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And there was some other detail you guys were reading wrong. I don't remember.
About finding a key, because I can go back to our first session. My notes.
That's the main thing.
Okay.
Like that's the key. That they said it was the captain, or not the captain. It was the other cleric who said, if the key's anywhere, we can find probably a few keys within all of these dead people.
Oh, okay. So maybe we should just investigate maybe up here. I think we investigated kind of this bottom part, but maybe up in the top level, we should take a look around.
In that case, because I had it mixed up too, because that is the true truth. Legoyne will take out Brother Walter's head
Hmm.
and just hold it up, and he'll say, "No need to look through zombie clot. This gentleman says the key that was door that we blew up is here. No need that key." And I'll like pantomime his mouth moving. You're not needing key inside of zombie clot. Keep moving. Also, please stay away from horse. Goodbye.
As soon as Legoyne makes eye contact with Traffy, he's just going like, not okay.
Okay, so everybody can investigate, look somewhere. Please, with your tokens, put your character where you are looking.
I will look on the tables because I'm a cat and I'm gonna knock things down one by one.
I'm glad you're helping me by knocking shit off the table as a cat. In true cat fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Immediately, yeah, the key is just sitting up at the front desk.
Nice.
And there's a little piece of paper next to it that just says, good luck.
Guys, if we hadn't set off that alarm, we could have just taken this key and fucked off. That was me evoking. Well, we could have tried. Sophina will go over and pet the kitty, since it has a key in its mouth.
Aw.
And then just open palm, like, drop it. Drop it.
Mhm.
And then, like, start, like, opening
Arthur
the
does it,
mouth.
but then he rolls on his back and he wants belly rubs a little bit.
Okay, well, you will get the most docile, weakest belly rubs you've ever had in your entire life.
Very gentle.
It's okay. He only wants them for like 5 seconds, and then he starts getting bitey. So we're good.
The hell
Yeah,
this is
that's
doing
fair.
up on the hell is this
Yeah.
not doing on the ground?
Well, here's our key. Shall we? Well, actually, you look like shit, all of you. Do you guys want some healing?
I'll just smile with bloody teeth.
You got like what 3 of them are broken.
Arthur will yawn and maybe suggest through the yawn that a short rest would be nice if we are able to do such a thing.
We can always try.
We can attempt to.
Yeah.
How gracious of a DM would you like me to be, you guys?
I would like to not play this for another 6 weeks.
I don't care. I mean, do your game.
Okay.
Now, if the group doesn't want a short rest, it's fine. I was just trying to get my wild shapes back. That's
I
all.
mean, if
yeah.
somebody could give me some healing, I'd be grateful.
I
I
have
will.
plenty
I
of
will.
healing.
I will
Yes.
say, Eldon, that you investigated something and you never did anything else with it.
Oh, the other
Mhm.
display case.
That's the only reason why I didn't go over to that display case, because I thought that he already did it.
Did you
No,
break that
yeah.
one?
I
Did
hid
any-
behind it. Yeah.
Did anything
Nope.
come of the table?
Don't set the alarm off.
So
It
Uh,
doesn't matter anymore.
No,
Table.
it's like one alarm.
No, yeah, the alarm doesn't
yeah.
matter.
yeah, let's
Uh,
check out the display case.
Absolutely. Okay, so the first thing you find in there is this is a 6-pack of potions.
Who?
Unidentified. What the fuck was that?
Unidentified, all of them. Okay.
6 unidentified potions. They all look to be the same.
Nice.
Superior healing, thanks.
There is a necklace. There is a ring. And there is a pair of boots.
Nice.
You guys think it's safe just to open and deal with the alarm, or
Smash it.
Crafty will walk over and just people's elbow the top for you, and just give you the prices right. Here you go, sir.
so we do that and grab a ring, boots, potions, and a necklace.
Eldon, what the hell are these?
You have to, you know, probably read the tags, the info cards, or ask someone at the front desk.
Why don't you do that for me?
Okay, and then I'll like sound out the alphabet for Traffy, each letter.
There is a label on the potions. They do seem to be covered. It's like a prescription bottle. It's a bunch of like medical jargon, which doesn't mean shit to you. Or we'll roll a medicine check.
Okay. Not bad. 24.
Yeah, actually, you're actually kind of familiar with this. This is one of the greatest things to be produced out of this facility. It is very difficult to produce. So there's not a ton of it. But what you have before you are 6 potions of long rest.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Guys, let's break these out. These are potions of long rest.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Basically
we-
allows you to drink, and when you take a short rest, you gain the benefits of a long rest.
Oh wow!
nice.
Oh
Wait,
damn! I
did
thought
you
it was
say-
an immediate bump.
Did you say we have to still commit a short rest?
You do.
Okay.
It's worth trying to get a short rest in for that.
Mm-hmm. And who knows what these other trinkets are? Do any of them look like stylish and fashionable that Eldon might covet, or something like that?
One's a necklace. Necklaces are fashionable.
Selfino will approach and then just say, "If you hand over the items, I can identify them. I get enough time."
You got it. And then boots in my right hand and necklace and ring in the other.
Well, let's probably swallow those potions quick. We gotta try and get them in as digesting as fast as possible.
I'll just pop off real quick since so there's what there's ring, there's a necklace, there's a pair of boots, there's also a scimitar, a hand crossbow, and a javelin.
Yeah, we
Correct.
know the javelin's a +3. Oh, Traffy would probably go grab the javelin.
Right.
Yeah, easy enough. You can find it amongst the horde.
And that's already been identified. It's a robin blue scimitar. Right, Legoyne?
Yeah.
I know what it looks like, and I know that it's magical.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying in
I mean,
sarcasm.
potentially that's enough for him to use it anyway, though. So
In an attempt to make sure everybody can sort out items while we're resting, if we try to rest with these potions. I'm assuming Selfina's familiar with those potions.
Yeah.
Okay. Just put all the stuff in a pile over here in front of me. The sword that I dropped and the hand crossbow and all that right in front of me. And then she'll get down on like a prayer position and kind of start organizing some stuff.
Okay.
And just start blasting, just straight up identify. It's not even ritual. It's fucking first level, second level.
yeah.
Sixth, third level.
Working a long rest,
Zero.
yeah. You can do it.
Okay. Call an item, and I will tell you what it is.
I will type it out if people talk.
We know the potions
Scimitar.
already. Yeah, scimitar. There you go.
Scimitar is a defender scimitar.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Basically a +3 scimitar, and you can exchange the attack bonus for AC if you attack during your turn.
Yes. I'll just keep going with my stuff. What's the hand crossbow?
The hand crossbow is a dragon wing hand crossbow. It is gold.
Catch me on the battlefield, boys. We're going to do some damage now. That's so good.
All right.
Also could have shot that without ammunition.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the javelin was
Plus
Oh,
their
okay.
javelin.
okay. Just straight up +3 jabby. We got the ring.
Lost it. It's a ring of regeneration.
Damn.
Very nice.
Then the necklace.
Necklace is a necklace of fireballs.
Nice.
It has 3 orbs on it.
I really would like that. What else? Ring, necklace, and boots.
Boots are boots of spider climbing. The slippers of spider climbing.
Could be a spider boy.
You can be Jerry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Sophina will she'll start kind of going through what everything is, and then she just puts on the necklace of fireballs.
Oh, Miss Loneville, allow me.
she turns around.
Traffy will put the necklace on for you.
So the necklace encumbers you.
Oh no.
It doesn't have any weight.
No, She will do that, but she'll say what it is too. And if anybody is if anybody wants this, I'm willing to give it up. But to be honest, I can't really benefit from any of these other things, let alone carry them.
Nobody else would look as good in this necklace as you.
Oh, Traffy, if you were 40 years younger.
Then I'd be a young teenager and it'd be very inappropriate.
30 years.
There you go.
All right. Do you guys need me to? I'm just gonna delete stuff off the list as we add it.
Yeah, so the necklace goes to Miss Lunavale. Hold up the boots. Who would like the boots?
The boots.
Arthur likes a good
Sorry,
pair of
Tommy.
work boots. He'll take them. What are they?
Boots of spider climbing.
Oh yeah.
They're very cool. I didn't hear what the ring was. He'll hold up the ring.
Regeneration.
Ring of regeneration.
What's that one do?
It's actually a really cool item, but
Regenerates.
thank you.
Just the ring regenerates.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
it gets
just the
chipped,
ring.
it will restore itself, and
While wearing this ring, you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, provided you have at least
Okay.
1 hit point. If you lose a body part, the ring causes the missing part to regrow, return to full functionality after 1d6 plus 1 days.
That's like, if this campaign continued, that is such a fucking Legoyan item.
just
Oh
my god, yeah.
Like,
blowing his arm off
blew
and
up-
stuff during experiments.
blew
and
his
then just
fucking
regrowing.
blew his fucking hand off.
Definitely.
Imagine he's like wearing it on his toe because he doesn't have any fingers to put the ring on.
Yeah. Or just hoops it
It
as
will
like
be
a ring.
okay. Give me 4 days. It will be fine.
Yeah, really anybody could use that ring.
Shit, I just had it pulled up.
What are the things that people want? So you got the necklace, you got the boots, Eldon and Legoyan. What do you guys want?
I have the scimitar and the crossbow right now, but if anybody else wants one of them, that would be fine with me.
Was that
Eldon?
I would like to keep the
Is-
scimitar.
Okay.
Is hand crossbow martial weapon?
I think it's a special.
Simple weapon?
I assumed it was martial, which is part of the reason I didn't use it, but I did not look it up because it's kind of
'Cause
it's kind of weird.
I have my Tempest Cleric proficiency of martial weapon.
It's a martial ranged weapon. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's
you'd be good.
light. It's considered light as well.
Is it considered hand or light? Oh, light. Oh, the light property. I gotcha.
Yes.
I believe it's going to do 1d4 plus 1d6 fire damage. Plus, I think it's
It is
3.
1d6 plus an additional 1d6 damage.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
Okay, plus
Good
my
job,
bless strikes too. I could take
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, you can do some damage. Blast them. The range is kind of shit, but it's still a good option.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's what, 30, 120?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, and really the ring can go to anybody, so just somebody probably one of the healers just put it on if
I mean, Sofina will wear the jewelry.
just give it to Sophina.
Honestly, the other thing too is like, I was like, maybe we can divvy out these necklaces to fireballs. And I was like, no, that's how you blow up.
Yeah.
That's how you make the fireballs.
Yeah. And I was like rereading it. I'm like, I don't think that's going to work if they're already put together.
Yes, sir.
Um, items are identified. What y'all doing?
I think we should get back into this corner and
Hang out by the
What?
blast doors.
watch for any issues while we drink these potions in short rest.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can do before, like that's, I guess, beneficial.
Talk it out real quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any. I think most of you guys are pretty spent as far as spells and stuff goes, or
Yeah, I have like one spell
Mhm.
left, I think. 2.
I have 1 second level spell slot.
yeah. Let's put it this way. I still. Oh Jesus, that confused me. After spending those 6 slots, I still have like 2 left. So I'm
Yeah,
trying to look and see if there's anything I can do that would help us before we rest.
right.
Ooh, maybe I'll do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
still
to
waste
look
those
for where
spell
the
slots.
fuck. I guess I don't have it. I'm not high enough to have the talk with your god thing.
I've
Mm.
got. I think I could do aid, but I think I'd have to do it to the other people in the party that I didn't already do it to.
Right.
Ooh, that would have been a good one. I don't have the aid prepared.
So I'll
though.
do that. I'll do that because I gave it to Legoyne, Traffy.
Mm-hmm.
So now I could give it to myself and Selfina.
Good idea.
It'd just be an extra 5 hit point maximum, and for 8 hours, probably minus the 1 hour short rest.
Fuck, what do I have?
Oh, I have divination. Do you want to do that at all?
Define anything?
Legoyne has no resources left, so he is just scavenging for materials.
Yeah.
Takes some chunks of metal from this printing press. I'm thinking about cutting down the sail from the sailboat just to have extra cloth. Maybe some shards of glass.
Anyone want me to stone shape anything for them?
How big of an area can you send?
5 feet.
No, probably not. It wouldn't help. I was just
Okay.
thinking if we could block off some of the stairwells, but that doesn't matter. Nope.
Did anybody investigate these barrels down
Huh.
here? Do we know what's in here?
I don't think so.
Nope. I was also gonna look at like the hooded dudes.
Okay.
All right, what's the plan?
All right. Some of us want to investigate the armor things, the barrel, and then just kind of rest.
Okay.
Do the long rest or short rest, whatever. But do the potions and short rest.
Great. The barrels are just barrels of water. It's just like refreshments for visitors and guests. Statues. There are 2 statues. They are of the same person. And it is. Let me say this. They're not statues of a person as much as they are statues in remembrance of a person.
Do we know
and
that
this-
person?
Do not. It interestingly enough doesn't have a name. But it does say in memoriam and remembrance of a dear loving friend and a hell of a coworker.
What an interesting thing to put in your lobby.
The supreme
know.
master of 9 hells of a coworker.
Isn't this this is Kissiv's like whole thing, right? Like, would
Above game, yes.
Okay.
You guys have no idea. Even Legoyne, who has worked with him before, has no idea that he's like the guy. He's just like one of the professors here.
Okay.
He's just a dude who works
I'll
here.
avoid using my stone shape to face the statues and give them Legoyne faces.
That'd be amazing.
That's kind of there's kind of an eerie omen on both sides. So it's like it's funny to do that, but if you put Legoyne on the statue that says "in loving memory,"
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, I would use my I have 2 stone shapes. So I'll just change the face once, and then I'll change the plaque to be like in celebration of Legoyne and his experiments.
Unless there's a reason we want to talk with the deadhead that Legoyne has to refresh our brains with information, I'm just gonna hold on to those 2 spell slots because in case something pops up.
Okay.
Do we want to divine anything before we short long rest?
You should do that. I don't have it prepared because I kind of figured it would be. Typically, divination isn't a very common thing I think of for like a short-term campaign.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Is it the ask
But
ask
Yeah.
a god like one thing or 3 things or something like that?
it's a good spell. Divination.
Ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
Okay.
And the GM offers a truthful reply.
Do we want to know if we'll survive this?
Maybe if the zombie threat is no longer a threat, just the dude.
I feel like that would be a good question to ask, except it also says the spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that could change the outcome, which I feel like is anything that we would do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's a good point. Okay.
It's like
You could ask, or you could even inquire about like, hey, who do we need to? Not these exact words, but you could even say, hey, what do we need to do, or who do we need to kill to lift this lockdown, or something like that, right?
Is it yes or
Mhm.
no, or is it?
It's a cryptic rhyme, omen, or short phrase.
Ooh, he's gonna rhyme for us. Improv
Well,
night. Now
we
some
typically
Yeah, like,
slam poetry.
A big fat "or" in that statement.
how does this group get out of here alive?
I like that. Let's ask that question. I burned through a divination.
Has us blowing through
who does Artie worship? Is it
He's a druid, so he has to worship nature, I guess.
is it Selune? Is she the no? Selune's the moon one.
Moon.
Who's Sylvanas?
Sylvanas, yeah.
Yeah, Sylvanas sounds great.
Yeah. Artie sits down and meditates. Lights some incense, takes his clothes off down to his
Part of my process.
tidy whities. And the blackness from the backs of your eyelids fade into a peaceful garden, a garden you've long since forgotten about, that you had at a house that you lived in some time ago.
Aww.
The warmth takes over your body, and you hear the chirping of birds. And you see something that wasn't there the first time, or in your garden originally. And it's a figure of Sylvanas, and she is in the statue. She is pointing, and she is pointing behind you.
Oh, I turn around.
And as you turn to look, you find yourself back in the facility, and the wall that she is pointing at is the wall that leads down to the 6th floor.
It's okay. Thank you, Sylvanas. I gently rub my nipples and I say, "Thank you." That's how I close the connection.
Correct.
Yeah.
Above game, you guys said it. Everything is so up in the air at this point.
Mhm. Hey, but that means
Thank you,
that
thank you,
means that
guys.
we can't blow a hole through this door though, at the very least.
Right.
At least not until Legoyne finds the black powder stash in the 6th floor.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back past the 3rd floor, so it's not outside the realm of possibility that we pick up more explosives.
Um,
I like to pleasantly remind you that you picked up all of the gunpowder your first go through.
In that one room,
That's true.
who knows if there's gonna be more than
Yeah.
one room's worth of black
I didn't
powder.
tell you that Legoyne has a safe where he keeps black powder and C4 in his
Yeah, we can
office.
go to our living
Underneath the
quarters.
floor of his office. Yes. Gallons and gallons of explosives.
You guys want to go to our living quarters?
Yeah, good.
We skipped over that last session.
We did.
You mean
Whatever.
like to rest?
Yeah, there was a room with a mess hall, or a floor with a mess hall, and
I feel like that's. While I don't really care where we rest above game, I think it makes sense that the characters would want to go somewhere comfortable.
Yeah.
For their for their potential last push of existing.
That
One
makes sense to me.
splits off with their own potion, and
there's always Artie's garden. I mean, it's looking better.
Okay, let's do that.
the other thing, DM, I wanted to, before we long rest and all that, use 2nd level spell Aid. So I have whatever hours remaining on Aid on the 3 people I first used it on. But if I can use it on Selfina and myself before the long rest, I should get the spell slot back. And
I am not going to let you do that exploit.
oh, okay.
I will let you use the spell slot after you rest and cast 8 again.
Okay.
But I appreciate the effort to.
Hey, just reset it. Just take it off of them and put it on us or whoever. Yeah.
I mean, like, I wasn't gonna apply it to them. I was gonna apply it, but
I know. I'm just being funny.
it's within the rules, but I can definitely do
Yeah.
do that.
The
for
short
sure.
rest potion or the long rest potions don't exist though, which kind of circumvents that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it doesn't. That's a homebrew item.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's a nice item. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Were those are produced here? Then you were saying as part of the lore facility. That's cool.
Before we end the session by drinking poison, can I just do a once over on these and make
Yeah.
sure that they haven't been tampered with?
Yeah, roll a medicine check.
These are 100 years old, and
Well, yeah. Not only that, but I was thinking.
The very first batch.
I was thinking, man, what other really good way to get rid of the last people standing than to put them into a huge fight and then give them a reset button conveniently in the same room, but then to poison it, and then they all drink it, thinking they're gonna rest, and they fucking die.
well, this
And then you
Romeo and
just walk
Juliet.
out.
Legoyne is immune to poison and the poisoned condition, so at least he would stay alive.
He's all we need, really. You know.
Yeah.
He'll just attach us all to his shell. Our corpses. Go into battle.
Just your heads, your zombie heads.
26 for poison. That is
What you the zombie trophy?
Selfina, you don't detect anything bad about these. They do seem old, but 26, they seem still potent, working. And Alden, with your detect poison or disease, you do not detect any poison.
No. I take the
Uh,
one that looks the best looking one.
Okay, there's one that's just a little bit fuller than the rest.
Yeah, yeah.
Before we long rest, Arthur's gonna say, "You know, it's been great working with everybody here. I don't know what's in store for us down below, but I think we can't be too prepared. So I thought just maybe one last time." And I hold out the cloak of items, and I offer one last time for every person to draw one of the random patches. And then
Yay.
I still have so many uses, but I'm just gonna retire my cloak. 'Cause
I feel like you've said that 8 times already.
no, this will be it though. This will be it.
The last time.
What do you roll?
I mean it.
I'll fold it up and I'll put it away in my my little storage area over there. Cause I'm getting a little too slap happy with it. I'm like, okay, I don't think Arthur would just be peeling off his patches nonstop. Although these are, strange times. So
Yeah.
if you all would like to, you can roll it. And if the
So
DM
roll a
allows,
D100?
it's not too weird. Roll a D100 and let's see if you can think of a clever way to utilize whatever it is that you get.
Maybe all
Everyone's last patch.
Nice. 88.
Ooh, 88.
Okay, let's see. Is there a way that I can
Oh,
No
Holy
way you
holy
guys
shit.
roll 288s.
That's
no
crazy.
way.
288?
Get the
Jeez.
fuck out of here.
Is there a way I can
Just
link this? so you guys can
10,001
just see it?
chance, I think.
Well, 88s
It's gonna-
are. You guys each get 2 mastiffs.
Yes.
Fuck.
Nice.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Yeah. There's the
It's
list.
actually pretty useful.
All right, let me check it. Get a Mastiff's stat block up here.
And you get 2 of them. You get 2
Dude, that's a
doggies.
fucking mount for me.
Yeah.
Mastiff.
43 for the
Nice.
going.
43. Let's see, it
Hell
was
yeah,
linked.
2
So
Mastiffs? Are you kidding me?
43 is a wooden ladder that's 24 feet long.
Oh,
You better-
fuck yeah.
You
That's
better get some tokens up here, Donovan.
What do we want? What do we want? Potions of healing? What do I need? A 60 to 68?
A fucking wolf pack.
Yep.
Gold would be nice too. All right. I'm going to roll a thing. Come on, roll a 60. Nope. 95.
95. A window. Okay. You can
2
place
foot
on a
by 4
vertical
foot.
surface.
Great.
So it's like a magic window? Can you cut
Can-
through the
can I
wall
just-
and look through it?
Can I just take this window and just think longingly about the blast door and then put it in my backpack? So when these guys all try to get me killed, I can use the portable window and escape.
Yeah, but there's 4 dogs in the room with you guys now.
Hell yeah.
They're not aggressive towards you,
Hey,
but there's 4 mastiffs in here now.
you 2 are my dogs. You're mine.
Just go to the
The
Can I do like
dogs,
an animal
the-
handling check?
yeah, the dogs at the moment seem preoccupied with each other. They're sniffing each other's butts. They're feeling each other out. They're like nipping at each other. They're doing dog stuff.
I'm gonna give them 2 of them some food and do an animal handling check.
Sure. Go for it.
Eldon would like to sort of
Nope.
inspect or examine which one is the stronger mount option.
Huh.
Look at their strength or something like that.
Traffy, the dog that you were, so you give them the food. They all kind of go in and fight over it. You kind of try to start petting one as they're eating to chill your face. It nips at you.
All right. You're part of the wildlands now.
Mr. Portgas, you just give them.
They're pretty cute.
Give them some space. They're animals. They get very, 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 very uncooperative when they're
Chop their heads off. No,
Um,
I don't.
Eldon, they're uh, almost as if they were conjured magically. They're all pretty much the same.
If they're conjured magically and they came from my robe, can they also just look like they have googly eyes, but they're like totally functional eyes?
Oh god.
Just to. He said, "Boy, what's gonna hit him?" That's rolling in there
baby.
with our sled dog team.
Uh,
I wouldn't do the same thing. Try to give them food to coax them and letting me be their, rider.
okay, I'll roll an animal handling check.
Can I help Eldon with that after seeing Traffy fail?
Fail hard.
Um, if you can tell me how you're helping him instead of also charming them yourself.
Nah, fuck it. Selfina's just gonna charm him herself.
Okay.
Just because it's a cute puppy. Like standard white girl fashion, like, oh my god, it's so cute, and it's a fucking mastiff. Yeah, I like that better.
Okay. 15. Yeah, one of the dogs, you get it to like eat out of your hand and be nice and friendly with you. But after the food's gone, he's kind of he's like stuffing people's pockets and looking for the next bite. Salfina, you found a friend.
Yeah.
You're like, you know, the regimen for like training a dog to like listen to commands and stuff like that. And for now, you kind of just want him to know that he can come to you for happiness. So you give him a little bite, and then like walk away a little bit, have him follow you, and then feed him, walk away a little bit more, and feed him again. Yeah, he's still a wild dog, but he seems to like you.
Yeah, cool. Father used to have, they weren't wild, but we used to have mastiffs at the manor. We actually had an entire, what's the word for it?
A fleet, I believe they're called. A fleet of mastiffs.
It's absolutely not a fleet. Selfina would know the word for like a pack of fucking mastiffs, but I don't. And she would say that word. Basically, they have like a whole fucking squad of mastiffs at the manor.
It's called a clan.
Because
A
the clan, a clan of mastiffs.
Oh god.
We have a whole clan of mastiffs. at
Everyone
the
feels a
manor.
little uncomfortable with that word.
Yeah.
Should we just keep one of them, guys?
Yeah, I don't know if we can have more than one now.
One of the side businesses that father runs is
I think it's
breeds
just a pack.
purebred mastiffs.
It's still
I would
considered a
guess.
dog. I think it's just a pack.
Yeah.
Purebred mastiffs can go for about 250 gold pieces as puppies.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Should we just keep them here in the room?
We'll sell them later.
That's how we make our money back, boys.
Meanwhile, but if you want money, I give you plenty of gems. Let's not forget. Is Lagoin over there like petting his 24?
So this ladder, there's nothing that it can fold up. It's just always 24 feet long.
Ironically, you picked the one room in the facility, or I should say the one floor. Well, the hallways probably aren't that tall, but this is probably like one of the few rooms where you could put the ladder up vertically.
I will re-gift it back to Artie. I'll just lean it up against the wall, and I'll say, "This is nice ladder. Does not fit in any other hallway. It stays here where it belongs."
Cool. Yeah. So as you guys settle down for your short rest. Many of you kind of realize as has been said before, this could be it. This could be very possibly that uh, this could be your last moment of respite before you possibly die.
Nice.
You've come to think and ponder whether somebody says it out loud or not. You just it's in the back of your mind and nobody has said it out loud yet.
This might be our last rest.
Nobody has seen uh the as it would be specimen 0 since
Was that the one that Selfina would have been working on in the?
okay. So two of
Okay.
you would have actually seen the figure firsthand at first, but you guys haven't seen it or heard anything about it, not been spoken of, and whether or not that fact weighs heavy on you or not, or if it's slipped your mind to everything else that's been on your minds, I'll leave up to you. But
Hmm.
yeah, any parting thoughts as you guys take your last rest?
If I can't do the aid exploit, can I ritual divination before my long rest
Sure.
and talk to my god and say everyone was trying to understand who was responsible for this? Well, would it be good time spent discovering the cause, or do we just try to survive?
That's a good question.
It's a good question. It's a bit it's a bit abstract for divination.
Because if
This is
it
like a
requires an event that I plan to do,
no, because gods aren't supposed to meddle in the affairs of mortals. So the only I will say this as you say the spell, the voice, a voice comes over you. And the voice responds back to you and simply says, "I'm sorry, dear Eldon. The only person who can decide the worth of actions is themselves."
but everything in Sheila's, wrath of storms, and there's always a path of destruction that nature can leave, and there's never clear answers. So this makes sense that it's a little cloudy.
Yeah, I mean, above game, it's
The path forward is cloudy.
the question is a question of is it worth it to bring justice, basically, or to find out what's going on here, and that's up to your character. Does your character think it's worth it or not?
I think he does. Yeah, I think Eldon would look for an explanation at the very least.
I really want to hear what everybody's thinking after you started talking about that, because I was literally thinking about having an internal monologue and talking about it with like what Billy was saying. What is everybody thinking? And I don't think that Selfina's response is going to be what everybody would expect it to be after that. Um, as a unless this was a fever dream, also you had mentioned the specimen 0. I don't know if I made this up or if this was something that did come up. But when we talked with Brother, God, was it Brother Green? The one that was actually alive, the one person that was alive.
Brother Walters.
Walters. I swear he had said that, like, hey, there's all these parameters in place. Specimen 0, he's fucking gone. Like, if he wants to leave, he could have left, essentially.
He didn't say that. Um, you might have gleaned it from the fact of the way it was moving when you had saw it. It was like almost like blinking and shifting around space.
Yeah.
You might have gleaned it from that.
I don't remember what that was from.
That was.
But that's the impression that I've been under pretty much the entire time. We also haven't seen it. Fuck, one of these people that I'm with could be it, for all I know.
Everybody looks at LeCoin.
Yeah. Yeah. weird fucking turtle working with the bad guy so conveniently.
Right.
Fucking mini ballista strapped to his back.
Yeah, Selfina is not. She would be as they're resting and they're kind of getting ready for the next portion of what is probably the end. She's going through she's kind of going into the depths of her mind, trying to kind of scroll through the magic that she knows and trying to see what kind of fail safe she has for an event like this. She doesn't have anything that's going to get her the fuck out, which is annoying. And she has absolutely no interest in bringing anything that's happened in this facility to justice. And she only has her instinct to live, basically. She doesn't give a fuck about anything else. Which is why she absolutely, if she sees that self-destruct key, she is going to take it and make sure nobody can use it.
Anybody else?
Interesting.
Selfishly.
LeGoyne would like to sit by Traffy and strike up a conversation with him. He'll sit next to Traffy and he'll be using some like a steel block, sharpening his new scimitar that clearly does not need it. He's just working away at it. And he'll sit down and say, Traffy, it is likely most of us die. Yes?
Yeah, probably.
Probable, not me, but very likely you die.
It's more probable that you'll die than me, yes.
That's not what I said, but anyways.
I know.
Is there anything you want to get off your chest? Any regret you have from your whole life? Any family member that you may have wronged and you'd want me to say sorry for you?
Well, now that you mention it, nope. I lived a perfectly good life. I enjoyed every bit of it, and I'm ready to die if it need be.
That is mentality of idiot.
Yep, that sounds about right.
As long as we agree. Would you like to play chess?
I'd like to lose one more time. That'd be great.
Call it victory lap for both of us.
There we
I
go.
not throw it, but your friendship means quite a lot to me. Thank you.
Well, let's have another conversation tomorrow then.
I look forward to tomorrow.
Are you guys both trying to win the game of chess?
Yeah, definitely.
We always both try to win the game. Traffy just
I'm just anybody is like pulling punches or
I think
Um,
if it's a straight up game, I think he should get advantage and I should get disadvantage, like on straight D20 rolls.
Well, I will first ask, do you guys either you have proficiency in dragon chess?
I do not know.
I do.
Okay.
Really?
Yep. My tools are dragon chess set and vehicles land, I guess.
What a pair.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I would say Legoyne has never lost to Traffy.
Yeah.
And
Correct.
he would in this instance, I think maybe Legoyne, who is incredibly maybe he's flipping the opposite direction to Selfina at this point, where he is incredibly selfish all the time under normal circumstances and just assumes he's correct. He will throw the game and let Traffy win this time.
also have to ask, how the fuck do you have a 23 intelligence?
Me or Legoyne?
My
The
mutagen.
juice. Yeah, the juice.
The juice.
I don't remember how long
Okay.
it lasts, but it lasts a good bit.
Brain steroids. Yeah, I think I'm to the point of intelligence that I would let Traffy win and not let him know about it. Make the mistakes subliminal enough that he's just like getting lucky. I'll make it seem like he's doing the thing and beating me.
I don't know.
and that-
I don't
and that-
really know if you'd be able to do that since
Okay.
I've never won against you.
Well, let's
feel
do
like-
this. I want Andrew. I want you to roll an intelligence check and add
Okay.
your proficiency modifier. So
All
you're
right.
basically rolling a check with the dragon chess tools.
Here's +3. So 14.
Okay, so 14. Legoyne, you're gonna roll a deception check.
Well,
You have to beat you have to beat a 14.
nope, not even close. I'm -3 in deception.
I know exactly what Traffy would say.
Yeah, so it becomes pretty. It's the game's not even over yet.
Hmm.
And he's making stupid mistakes left and right, and you're picking up on it. And
So-
he's like, oh, how stupid of me! I make mistake. And Traffy, Legoyne, like, even if he does make a mistake, he never admits to it.
Yeah.
Across all walks of life. So you immediately pick up on this. The game's not even over yet.
So you think we're gonna die, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. I think that you may have practiced since last game yesterday.
He'll just checkmate you and then laugh and give you kind of a slap on the shell.
Legoyne will. Legoyne's gonna go to try and give you a hug. The most awkward hug you've ever experienced in your life, because you could only assume that it's never happened for him before.
Right.
He's never tried to give a hug to anyone.
He'll
Like,
will
also,
reciprocate.
he has a crossbow on his back, so he's just like trying to maneuver around that.
Jesus Christ. Jeez.
He doesn't actually know how to hug. He's like trying to squeeze your head.
Oh no.
It's like strangling, but not as bad.
Strangling with love. Oh god. Yep, I'll just pat you on the back.
As they're
Taking note of it for sure.
as they're embracing, Travis gonna just feel a gentle pat on his back, and I've kind of joined the side hug, and I'm just like, we are such good friends, aren't we? The three of
Treffy will just like pick Artie up, put him in the hug.
This was a
Aw.
mistake. I see this now. I am not sorry,
You did this. You did this.
and I I will walk so fast to my living quarters out of this place.
I don't
Oh,
know
no.
what his problem was.
His first signs of baby's first affection.
All right. Did anybody else have anything else? All right, guys. Yeah. As the hour goes by, you begin to feel your stamina and your constitution come back to you. You can all take a long rest.
Yes.
Logistics question for you, DM. I know that the long rest rules are slightly different because of the time constraint of a short rest. Am I re-preparing different spells, or should I keep the same ones that I have?
You can re-prepare. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
The only thing is I just don't want you double dipping. She'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to use a mutagen and then
Mm-hmm.
regain
That's
my
definitely-
uses."
The mutagens wear off after a long rest anyway, so they're pretty exploitation proof. I was out of spell slots anyway, so cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Excellent.
I would say probably 2 sessions left.
Okay.
Awesome.
Next week is 14th. Yeah. I'd probably say 2 sessions left. Maybe 3 if shit goes sideways. Who knows?
Right.
Let's
In case you guys
plan.
decide to build a bomb or something.
Let's plan to re-enter Azura first week of September. Then
Fourth.
Gives 3 weeks. September 4.
Yep.
I texted all of you individually about this. I can't remember if I got responses from everybody.
I told you it's gonna have to wait.
Oh yeah, you're right. Just think about the 3 scenes that you guys want played out for the downtime.
I do kind of want to revisit a little bit of something regarding that. We had kind of said that like you were kind of the mind of like we're gonna take like a month of downtime,
Mhm.
and I think as a group, and correct me if I'm wrong, we had kind of been like, I don't think that's realistic. I think everybody would not do that, and I think it would be shorter.
Mhm.
I proposed a month, and everybody said that was too long, so we shortened it to 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it's like 13, 14 days ish. What we'll be doing, and now that I think about half of you have given me a pretty secure outline of what you want to do, that will be a good time frame. Like things are all going to be set in motion for all 6 of you on the first day of downtime, and that will lead to it lasting about 2 weeks. So it's not like you intend for it to be 2 weeks.
Mhm.
It's going to be more like you do something that you think might be quicker, and it ends up being a little bit longer than you expect. So it'll be like 12 days ish of downtime, based on what you guys have said, or maybe it's yeah. I think I got responses from Brad, Trent, and Billy. So Andrew and Donovan, whenever you guys are ready, no stress. If I could just have them like a week before we start, that'd be great.
I just finished all the assets for this campaign today.
Oh, nice.
Everything is done and made.
Cool.
So should have time.
Cool. Yeah, I think
Nice.
downtime will be our first session. Like that first session back is going to be all going through what you guys are doing, and I'm gonna I'm either going to do it chronologically if it makes most sense to do that, or just rotate through. Because if it ends up being chronological, where like 2 of you are the first 6 activities, I'm not going to do that and make you sit the rest of the time. So we'll figure it
Okay.
out when it gets there. Yeah, just send me those over when you want.
Sounds
Uh,
good.
Also, I'm not going to add that new person because Michael Fitzko has expressed interest in rejoining on Monday nights, and I said, I told him that I'm saving his text that said that he is available on Monday nights. I'll say that
Yes.
sounds good. I would love to welcome you back. If you miss more than 3 sessions in a row, I'm adding somebody else because I don't think you can commit on Monday nights. But he says that Mondays have been super light for him at work, so I'll take him at his word until proven otherwise. So
Alrighty.
he might make a new character to rejoin because Adira is a little bit disconnected now. So cool.
All right, man. All right, guys. Good session.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright,
go
guys.
fuck them up.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.